school flow, go back like a prehistoric. It crushed a couple dinosaurs with a meteor. Dark spirits that I conjure from the Ouija board. Just a little orphan trying to trace my roots and meet the historic. Life is unpredictable with some events I can't discern. I'm Michael Kelso when the house inflicted random burns. While you were twiddling your thumbs, I would expand and learn.
Let's go.
As jazz concerned to open up a can of worms. Blunt honesty, so salacious
these
and crude.
these type of nights. We're gonna share the Zoom call out periodically over the show. If you want to jump in here, everybody's welcome tonight.
Let's get it, y'all. You know what time it is, man. Happy New Year's Day, everybody, man.
Kinda like it's autumn, I'ma leave you in a gutter way. Trigger people quickly like saying Happy Columbus Day. Why the fuck you even trying to spit cause you ain't got the bars? Drunk Illuminati with the empty Freemason jar. Why the fuck you even trying to spit cause you ain't got the bars? Drunk Illuminati with the empty Freemason jar. Stone like a Giles Corey looking at Medusa's gaze. Stone like a Snoop Doggy Dog with the purple lace. Stone like the Helm's Deep walls that I'm tearing down. Get stoned like the outline of your parents' house. Get stoned with the sticks of stones of which at the road. But it seems that the words are microaggressions straight to the soul, but causing absurd stress. Leave another sticky situation like a bird's nest. Sick of the pointing in different directions. The fucking road is the third of a separate. The urge to clear my assertive pressure. The burst of the safety of winter protection. No one ever.
I think I'm the only one that called it.
But never embarrassed to heritage. Carry the narrative. Apparently, well, for the pairs like various marriage to break it. We'll never fade away. You can't take us. Ain't no way that we'll decay. This is our home, our turf. Yeah, I'm here to stay. And I'm looking outside, and it's a beautiful day. Hanging the thread, get cut off the roster, hiding my meaning, a double entendre. Close my eyes to my body, a circuit the wrath of the trial. I follow my mantra, honestly. We'll leave a legacy, should fix cement. Till then, these righteous citizens isn't quite the predicament. Why the fuck you even trying to spit? Cause you ain't got the bars. Drunk Illuminati with the empty Freemason jar. Why the fuck you even trying to spit cause you ain't got the bars? Drunk Illuminati with the empty Freemason jar.
We are in the motherfucking building, ladies and gentlemen. We starting early. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and it's 5 o'clock where I'm at. 5:30 to be exact. 5:26 to be precise. God damn it.
Right.
Well, we got a few people on the line with us tonight. That's a little bit closer to that New Year time than it is for us right now. So we gonna have a countdown for them. And we probably have a countdown for us too if we still around that long. I know I'm gonna be saucy.
Right.
I know my motherfucking reviews probably won't make much sense at that point in time.
That was me last night. Honestly. About 4 hours in.
About 4 hours and that was it. Huh?
You can't remember any of the songs after it. Like anything. I'm not even. You think I'm lying? I wish I was lying.
Nothing, huh?
Right. The quality of review you're gonna see go down the tube tremendously over
not
the
just
period
that.
of
You
time.
can give it 10 out of 10 even if the beat's like half decent when you're wavy, can't you? Do you know what I mean?
Right.
The beat's halfway decent, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Big up to motherfucking Andre from the Fish Cakes in the building tonight.
Word.
I'm gonna go ahead and let me drop my bombs. Let me get my bombs in line. Big up to Andre from the Fish Cakes in the building tonight. We got Knox as usual.
It's the Knox, man. You know who it is, man. Let's get it.
We got James from JR Reviews in the building.
What's going on?
My guy, you already know Big T down there in the corner looking at you like, look, you know what I got for you. Got this 3 gram blunt. Let me drop a bomb for his blunt. God
Man, he
fucking
muted himself.
damn.
How you gonna mute himself? He muted himself.
Yeah, you muted now, T.
You muted, T.
Oh, I'm unmuted now. I'm back.
Let's fucking go, man. Here we go. Ruby Riz, 25 bars. We getting started. We playing a little bit of SlapRadio. Please send your links to slappinorlackin@gmail.com. I got some announcements, but I'm gonna wait to go ahead and drop them bitches.
He want my number, but I heard he got a main thing. Give it to him anyway, I'm trying to be the same thing. Matching APs on our wrist with a big ring, big body Maybach coupes, cause I like big things flexing on our island. Wildin', ass out, big bottles back at the room, I'm about to pass out. Weed trying to fuck up my nails, cause it won't ash out. I hate it when he run out of money, bring the stash out. Couple Maybachs in the backyard, fuck it up. Bars dripping, come on these bitches, I make them suck it up. Tried to get y'all time to get busy, but y'all ain't done enough. Now it's time to run down on bitches since y'all not running up. To sum it up, shorty is pussy and she don't come enough. Dry as fuck, who wants smoke? Baby, I'm the plug. Heard that she still can't take me. Mean her time is up. Bitch won't see me again. I make them line it up.
Let's go.
Be trying to fuck up my nails
Let's
cause it won't
fucking
ash.
go. Anybody watching from Facebook, please hit that Mixcloud link I just shared, pinned below at the bottom. Don't watch it from Facebook, you're wasting your fucking time. Let's go.
Overthinking shit that I don't even wanna think about. Now she think I'm picking on her just because I picked her out. Kevin used to tell me about these hoes before he kicked them out. Tell that little bitch to fix her mouth. Mask on, mask off, I'm convinced that I inspired you bitches. Job still ain't getting done, I'm about to fire you bitches. And my bars all flames like a fire to bitches. Sleepwalkers, baby mama, Michael Meyer, you bitches. Riding down south, bro, trying to see who outside. Know we got some alcohol, Henny got my mouth wide. Hancock and home ass, know she from the south side. My nigga gon' believe me, I don't lie. Let's talk about the paper and the niggas who don't got it. Let's talk about some loyalty, cause bitches they forgot it. Don't ask me for no money, little dummy out of pocket. If he tell me he the plug, then my pussy is a socket. Bitch, I'm cocky, little chocolate ain't gon'.
Ruby Riz, 25 bars.
Bitch, I'm cocky, little chocolate ain't gon' show you no mercy. Pussy smelling like cherries and it tastes like Hershey. Put that nigga straight to sleep cause my pussy so perfect. Now he buy me everything cause he know that I'm worth it. Put it on my daughter that I gotta go and get it. Bitches, they don't want it, they know they not fucking with me. Talk about me all you want, but for a fact that shit don't fit me. Baby daddy keep it pushing cause he know that I ain't tripping. I be dipping, I ain't sitting around waiting for no handout. You the type to hit the plug, he tell you that he ran out. Pretty black bitch in the crowd, you know I stand out. I'm rolling with gorillas, they gon' tell me what your man bout. Yo nigga wanna pay me for my pussy cause it's awesome. He know not to come without no money, it's gon' cost him. His mamas and his sisters, they don't like me cause they lost him. And they wonder why he eating all his food, bitch, I taught him when he bought me that. Rest in peace to Star cause 2020 got me fucked up. My nigga super whore, but he keep acting like he lucked up. Always fucking lying, catch him slipping like a mop. And then I block him and he crying and he begging me to stop. Ruby.
Pick up the Ruby Riz, 25 bars. Pick up the Knox, man.
I wouldn't want to fuck her, man. She talking about her pussy bomb and shit. She gonna have niggas all fucked up in the game. I'm not fucking with her, dog. If you see her, you better run a million fucking miles away. She was talking about her snatch game gonna have niggas all fucked up. So, unless you want to be fucked up, nigga, you better run a million miles away. Like, nah, I'm good. I heard that track.
man, Knox says snatch game. I'm fucking finished. I'm a 1000% finished, bro. Man says snatch game. I got no time for you,
We
bro.
believe that this is one of those plugins. Meet Fresh Air by Slate Digital, a high-frequency enhancer that gives you the power to transform your mixes with just 2 knobs and without the typical harshness.
You should get the whole fucking ad off, I guess.
Hey yo, it's hard out here in these streets, I still hustle hard. Carry my hood so much I leave my muscles scarred. And if you not where I'm from, you get the double charge. Small business, but you know we keep a couple large. It's worth the wait, no debate if I'm late or not. I'm in the game with 30 points, you ain't made a shot. I'm more into living free than getting paid a lot. Scouts honor, there's a million ways to make a knot. Oh, and my soul ain't for sale at all. It's a price to get on, I am better off. You can say you flow hard, but it's leather soft. I find my way to the money, I am never lost.
Hustle from the start, it's an art to consistency. See what you witnessing, hip-hop victories. Hustle from the start, it's an art to consistency. See what you witnessing, hip-hop victories.
I'm the future, but I still know my history. Kumo D rap battle, him versus Busy Bee. Hip-hop my tendencies, I am not industry. Worth the weight energy, we independently. Getting money, yeah, we had some failed plans. I thank God for 100 or 12 fans. I got bills and it's not from the mailman. Maybe cause I'm on my grind and I sell grams. Yeah, and I'm talking about the grammar talk. I ain't scared to shoot my shot like Atlanta Hawks. That's Trey Young, I have everyday fun. Staying on the grind, Dub T occupation.
Hustle from the start, it's an art to consistency. See what you witnessing, hip-hop victories. Hustle from the start, it's an art to consistency. See what you witnessing, hip-hop
There's a Zoom
victories.
call link for y'all. Y'all looking to join the Zoom call, get on what we doing tonight, the festivities. You see it posted right there in motherfucking Mixcloud chat.
Right.
You want to get down with what we doing on the call? We welcoming everybody to the call tonight. You know we don't do that, never. Not never.
Except the slackers.
The night's different. Come over to Mixcloud.
The slackers.
Yeah. Come over to Mixcloud, hit that motherfucking Zoom link, join the call
man.
with us.
If you scored a slacking, don't even call, man. You scored a slacking, don't even call, dog.
All right, I'm not gonna run the risk of getting a shutdown off of Facebook too fucking early. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know, right? You pushing it.
Absolutely. Yeah, Church, it's a review show.
Toby, did you make this?
Yo, shouts out to motherfucking Raw, man. Raw's back in the building, man. Come watch over on Mixcloud, y'all. Stop watching on Facebook. The pinned link, the pinned comment has the link to Mixcloud. Come watch it over there.
Try and make it out of blood, niggas try and stop me, try and hit a lick. I held it, glad they got it, so they locked me. I was going
that link, man.
I can't do that mix right now, man. You know what? I'm about to be hand selecting the rest of SlapRadio for the day. Oh, I can't play that
I was
shit.
just about to call out the bass on that tune. I was just about to
I
do it.
can't. I have drunk nights, man. I do. And some of the stuff that's on this YouTube playlist has been on that bitch for 7-8 months.
That was before I came here. You be all wildin'.
No, trust and believe. Trust and believe I've had some really fucking shitty nights.
To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. Just before that played, I was about to ask, is there gonna be a bad beat? Because the rest of the beats were banging. Every single beat was sick.
No, right now I will absolutely
on.
guarantee you nothing but bangers for the rest of SlapRadio until we start reviewing. I can't guarantee anything at that point. I'm hand selecting shit now.
Right.
You already know. It's about to get real. Let's go. I'm pure. Deep wounds.
What is going on with society? What's my generation catching bodies?
You already, bro?
Gave me anxiety, along with depression in my body. Why is it hard for you to just give love? Why can't I get a test like a drug? You said I'm not a man, I'm not enough. Praying up the guys and what to do. Stuck in the field where it's gonna be killed. I needed love, I felt it in a pill. Life in the game, I guarantee it's so real. I've seen so much, just giving me the two. Damn, this is a nightmare. I was so hurt, I guess it's time to face my fears. Praying up to God, hoping made up the stairs. I needed love, I found it in the wrong places. So many fake people with no fake faces. Always your own people, not to be racist. Always talking down, guess it's time to switch places. I was so broke, bro, really in them trenches. Half of my family locked up in them fences. And I never found love, forgot the
Send them links in, man. slappinorlackin@gmail.com. We started 5 artists in the email. Let's go.
Every time I did, never ended up lasting. I was so broke, I ain't really had no fashion. Just watch when I make it, saying people clapping. What is going on with society? What's my generation catching bodies? Thinking money gave me anxiety, along with depression in my body. Why is it hard for you to just give love? Why can't I get a test like a drug?
Yeah, I'll check the email 1 second, or I'm still setting up on my end, man.
Praying up the guys and what to do. Stuck in the field where it's gonna be killed. I needed love, I felt it in a pill. Life in the game, I guarantee it's so real. I've seen so much, just giving me the two.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Is it Lloyd?
Yeah.
How y'all feeling right now, man?
Yo, I'm good, man. I'm chilling.
How y'all feeling? How's everybody? Let me. Where the roll call at? Where y'all tuning in from? Perfect. There you go. Chicago in the building. North Carolina in the building. Let's fucking go, man.
Oh, you know, you got Philly in the building.
All day. Twice on Sunday.
Twice on Sunday. You know what I mean?
Who's bringing in the fucking year with us, man?
Like if you live in Philly, you know you couldn't go to the liquor store today because you be on some bullshit.
That boy is Benny. Pocket full of cash, you already know me. 100 on the dash, gotta take it slowly. Burning up the gas, need
Alan
another
from the
OG.
RGV, let's
Trying
go.
to make sense of all the things you told me. If I was so bad, why the fuck you ain't leave? Girl, I hate the way your family is looking at me. Always had a problem with little old me. Do a little song, but they didn't know me. Thinking that they know me but they didn't even try. Always toss you to the side, girl, they fill you up with lies. And I bet that if you wanted to, you find a better guy. Now I know that there's a better guy, I'm not gonna deny. Someone to look out for you and be there every night. I don't really wanna fight, spend another lonely night. Swerving in the caddy, I've been drinking all night. Pocket full of cash, you already know me. 100 on the dash, gotta take it slowly. Burning up the gas, need another OZ. Trying to make sense of all the things you told me. Pocket full of cash, you already know me. 100 on the dash, gotta take it slowly. Burning up the gas, need another OZ. Trying to make sense of all the things you told me. When I lost you, I couldn't see myself in the mirror. Had to take a step back just to see it clearer. Said I never listen, said I never hear it. Said I'm somewhere else, said I'm never here. And now someone else is sitting in my chair. I told you that I miss you, but you didn't even care. I was so into my music, I was never made aware. Girl, you was so done, I could tell it in your stare. You say you never wanna see me anymore, it's tragic. I wanna see the picture clear, but all I see is static. Yeah, you don't really know what you had till you had it. Every time I see you now, you hanging with the baddest. Your heart is cold like a Yeti, I never thought you would get me, girl. Wanna forget you, but damn it, this place don't let me, girl. I wanna talk, my heart is feeling so heavy, girl. I'm always down, just let me know when you're ready, girl. Pocket full of cash, you already know me. 100 on the dash, gotta take it slowly. Burning up the gas, need another OZ. Trying to make sense of all the things you told me. Pocket full of cash, you already know me. 100 on the dash, gotta take it slowly. Burning up the gas, need another OZ. Trying to make sense of all the things you told me.
Let's fucking go with an ad. I love
Here's
when
the
we get
dirt
them
on
ads.
dust.
Right. Hit him with the ads, son.
What I need y'all to do, though, is send in a link if you have not yet. I'm going to go ahead and check the email right now, see what we're saying. slappinorlackin@gmail.com. Very simple, very straightforward. Just send in a link, man. We're going to do the review. We're not going to go as in-depth as me and Knox normally do today. We're still going to touch bases with things, but clearly we have a lot of people on screen. And I want to get scores and small opinions from each person. So unless we were planning to take 20 minutes on each record, we got to keep it fairly light tonight. But you guys know what you know. We're just going to keep it fairly on the light side tonight, man. Here we go with Very Rare J. Stepping dirty in the attic with my bros. KC, what up with you, man? See you in a fucking minute.
I'm sipping 30 in the attic with my bros. I came up from the dirt, now what is on the coast? That shorty said she love me, I ain't feel it, gotta go. It been calling my name and told me get it out the stove. Because it's hot, bitch, I'm cooking in the pot. I had to grab the steel, cause the Austin made it hot. You hiding like conceal, we heard you was tryna plot. So we put a foreign in the empty parking lot. To push the start, don't need no keys. Pull up on the court, that's a green Ginobili. She see all this sweater and she turned into a fiend. But I've been making plays, tryna eat up with my team. Yeah, you see the fit with the drip, you tryna copy it. Sleeping with them sirens, how I do it, cause I'm rocking it. Me and bro got chill, just pull up and we be dropping shit. Only 17, making moves, I'm about to pop this shit. Drip, 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 I be moving on a mission. Crossover pass, cause I'm ballin' like the Pistons. Yeah, I pay attention, even though I never listen. And yeah, I keep it tough shit with a clip, but no Tristan. And I've been through the rain, through the pain and the struggle. And now ass niggas change with that thing in my buckle. These shorties playing games, tryna see me in a puddle. Bitch from 1 to 2 range, but I still been moving subtle. I'm sipping 30 in the attic with my bros. I came up from the dirt, now what is on the coast? That shorty said she love me, I ain't feel it, gotta go. It been calling my name and told me get it out the stove. Because it's hot, bitch, I'm cooking in the pot. I had to grab the steel, cause the Austin made it hot. You hiding like conceal, we heard you was tryna plot. So we put a foreign in the empty parking lot. I'm sipping 30 in the attic with my bros. I came up from the dirt, now what is on the coast? That shorty said she love me, I ain't feel it, gotta go. It been calling my name and told me get it out the stove. Because it's hot, bitch, I'm cooking in the pot. I had to grab the steel, cause the Austin made it hot. You hiding like conceal, we heard you was tryna plot. So we put a foreign in the empty parking lot.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. The show is set up different now, man. We've upgraded. We've made the adjustments. There's I see a lot of people tuning in over on Facebook. Some names I haven't seen in a long fucking time, man. I need y'all to come watch on Mixcloud for multiple reasons.
Right.
The biggest reason is because the show gets shut down on Facebook and the party continues. We're not starting it back up like we used to. Once it gets shut down over there, we still live over here. We have the licenses to play the music.
It's a new year, man, and we're going to stop doing that. We've been saying that for the past, what has it been now, like a week and some change, and we said about 2 weeks. So it's a new year, and once that shit gets shut down, it's going to be a wrap. So
right, and another reason too is that you guys get paid for your plays now on our show, thanks to Mixcloud. So come over here, help us make this transition easier by just coming over here, hitting the follow button on this side. Because after the next couple weeks, this is the only place we're gonna go live from. We're not even gonna bother starting the live on Facebook. So come fuck with us. We on this side, man. I see KC in the motherfucking building, so I had to pull this one up. Yeah. Yeah. Steppers, let's fucking go.
I'm always flexing. I know you don't do this shit you talk about. You be in from the north, no we not from the south. These hollers gon' eat you, we turn you to see through your bitch. You be shaking that ass and that blouse. Little boy get on my face, you a hoe. You was dropping the beats and got beat out your clothes. Got a shot wearing bleach after you rid on this bro. So much bleach in my skin, but I ain't eat your goat. I be with the gang, we be smoking on glizzy. Was bred for this Drake, and you know this shit fit. Keep a Glock in my pocket for that bitch, who be dissy. You was talking that shit, boy, so good at that bitch. Hit you up like a blunt, little boy, we ain't playing. But I only smoke dick just to fuck up my science. These hollers so spicy, they all up in your nose. Keep spraying till his body in limbo.
My niggas some killers, they ready to kill. If I catch me an ostrich, I still his grill. Speak on my name, and your ass to get murky. You better be looking for piss in your shirt. Roll up a Dutch to get high off this earth, and these bitches be tweaking, they love being hurt. Just give me the mouth, I don't know it's gonna work. Now, bitch, I'm a pimp, and I just wanna flirt. Ain't from the back, now stop with the running. Your shorty, your free, send me bustin' her stomach. You niggas be mad cause your bitch not coming, I run up a check. You know how I'm thumbing. Black hole 50, my chop on 100. You niggas be pussy, I never be on nothing. I feel like G Herbo, now tell me who running. You niggas be mad cause I'm always stuck.
We hit the traffic, get out of the way. Stop you out wearing face, hit you with the K. Pussy boy only rapping, the fuck do you claim? He bum, I can tell by the way that he slang. But I'ma get pulled, little boy, you ain't want it. Take a bread in your pipe, little boy, keep frontin'. That's words to my brother, put that on my mother. You be in here with steppers that really be stunning. When we get Dutch, man, I'm tryna get high. Little boy try to run us a hint to the sky. You talk about that hoe like that bitch is your wife. You do all that talking, but you cannot fight. Like get on my level or shut the hell up. You niggas be bluff with a book and stuff. We rockin' with metal, put foots on the pedal. These niggas, they need us that flex.
You niggas some pussy and really some stains. Don't fuck with the cappers, that's just your brain. Speak on my name, y'all niggas so lame. Y'all niggas real funny, tryna reach for my chain. This glizzy real freaky.
Bitch, you like to pass.
Y'all niggas love talking.
Y'all don't never listen.
This pole in your mouth.
You got any last wishes?
This Glock 17.
You don't have your ass twitch.
I love getting money. My first name is Glock. If I ever go broke, then it's back to the shop. Call a little boy, he gon' pull over Glocks. My little niggas kill us, they getting free shots. 380 bullets gon' leave you with shots. I feel like the baby how now niggas out. If you really want smoke, then come out the house. If you wanna play pussy, then bitch shut your mouth.
I'm out here for the teacher, my list. Schooling these niggas like who's you test. They talk out that shit and then talk out your lip, but I'm right, still posted up, I ain't stressed. Ain't tweak on a nigga who up my face, ain't GBMK, man, I know he ain't body. He back on the pussy, ain't he got them bitch, but we just in his ass, so I know he ain't got it. Run up on me, then I might fucking blow. Nigga coming from BC, ain't never a hoe. Roll up in the pipe if you come down a road. Yeah, I might take some milk, but I want to unfold. They started gon' rock in your head like a dread. So you talking too much, just give me that head. Gon' flex in the bench, we gon' leave you for dead. But nobody's body for the last thing he said.
Straight like that, man. Straight like that. Straight like that, KC. Yeah, you better get Rome in the building. That was ATM Rome and KC. That joint been on the playlist for a long time and continues to get spins to this day.
Good cut.
We don't
Yeah,
bullshit,
good,
man.
Right.
Don't bullshit. When we say you gonna get them plays, you get them plays. Not just cause he's here. That definitely influenced.
Right.
But get them plays regardless.
Right.
Regardless. Let's hit him with it, man. Let's hit him with it.
Yeah. Oh Lord, what a blessing.
Oh, this my shit.
Bless.
Now you know what I want to hear, man. Get me up, man.
Snowstorm on my arm, that's a blizzard.
You gotta play my shit.
For the scissor, I'm slizzard. 3-5 in the wood, I'm high as a big bird. Been in the streets since Sesame Street. Bitch, I'm Big Bird. Catch you in the kitchen, whipping up chicken. Trap hat for the Big Bird. It's real if I wrote it. You niggas don't want it. I'm real and you phone it. Ice on my rolling, got your girl on me. If you knew what she did, you would disown her. Fucked up bone her, beat it up, agent with Brown. Killer pussy, call a prone in the form. A passenger, a foreigner, paper chaser, jacket drawn. Remember, I was on the corner, standing on the corner, trapping there at night, trapping there in morning. Now no more corner. I just get the bag every night, every morning, even when I'm snoring, sleep. Niggas boring, niggas bore me, niggas bore we. I kill shit, church Jason Voorhees, still fuck them all. No, oh Lord, what a blessing. Oh Lord, what a blessing. So fly, I just fell out of heaven. No pressure. Sipping lean blowing on pressure. Yeah. Flex on all my haters. These niggas peasants. Oh Lord, what a blessing. Oh Lord, what a blessing. So fly, I just fell out of heaven. No pressure. Sipping lean blowing on pressure. Yeah. Flexing on all of my haters. These niggas peasants. Oh Lord, what a blessing. Smoking on pressure, that gas. I got a pocket full of cash. These niggas clown, these niggas mad. These niggas down on their last. That's why I flex on their ass. That's why these niggas so mad. I fuck your bitch in the back of the line. Don't worry, I'm gonna send her back. No cuffin', we fucking, no strings attached. Got the tear on my neck with the string attached. Protect full of water, stick as fat niggas. They capping, they make us, I spittin' fact. Money talk, chitter chat, my shit go tip and tap. Beef, it won't be no chitter chat, no tip and tap. I'ma just cock it back at me, your fitted cap miss. Double back, come back and finish that. Oh Lord, what a blessing, I made it. No one would've guessed it. I'm favored that head to do not interfere with my paper. About how I should've paid for the Lakers. Whoever won't smoke, catch vapors. Bring the beef to your front door, ain't talking cater. Niggas food straight fakers. On gang. Oh Lord, what a blessing. Oh Lord, what a blessing. So far, I just fell out of heaven. No pressure.
That's my shit right here.
How you feeling about it, man? That joint bang, don't it?
Yo, you gotta play my shit, dog. You know what you gotta play, man.
What's
you know
that?
what you gotta play. You know what you gotta play. Who in the building right now, man?
Oh, you mean fish cakes?
No, CF Kane, man. What you gotta play, dog?
Oh, yeah, you already know.
You know
got
what you
it,
gotta
man.
play, dog. That's how
This
I'm starting off the new year. It's how I'm starting off the new year right here, dog.
Got it,
You gotta
bro.
play my shit, dog.
Hey, Les, bro. Unk definitely got it, man.
You gotta play my shit, dog.
Say less, bro. Got you. Appreciate everybody tuning in right now. If you haven't sent in a link yet, now's a great time to do that. Y'all amazing, man. If you could share out the Mixcloud link, I'd very much appreciate that. Just go ahead. You could hit that share button. When you hit it, it'll copy the link. Then go ahead and just throw that in some people's PM. People you know is working on some music.
Right.
You know what I mean? Here we go, man. CF Kane in the building, man. Y'all know what the fuck time it is.
Hey.
Give it up to Unk, man. Unk
Shit
got
right
it.
here, dogs.
Give it up for
How we
Unk,
start the
man.
new year off right here, dogs. Give it up for Unk,
CF216.
man.
You was playing with it, now got it. You was bullshitting, now got it. Don't be mad now, cause got it. You had the chance, now got it. You was bullshitting, now got it. You was playing with it, now got it. Don't get mad now, cause got it. You had the chance, now got it. Got a couple stacks in my jacket. Pistol in my back pocket. Bad bitch on my arm. And y'all niggas just watch. And y'all niggas is plotting. Cause y'all niggas be hating. Don't make me be the reason that y'all niggas be Satan. You gon' fuck around and run your mouth. I'll Swiss cheese that shirt. Got a Mossberg, ain't never been seen that'll dump you off in that dirt. I be trying to tell you, little young motherfuckers, don't keep playing these games. I done made it out of my 20s, bitch. You and me, we ain't the same. I got hands, I got choppers for a few bands. They'll drop me. I'm from no love, where it's no love, you either dead or prosper. So keep playing, I'ma keep saying this G shit in my veins. I'm a gorilla nigga off of G Street. Ain't shit to dig no grave. I ain't gonna do it, but I feel like I gotta. Cause y'all stupid and you doing whatever. The rap game is suffering from it. And like a chick, I get up in them guts and give it some structure. Or cause an eruption. Cause y'all niggas busters. I need a verses like Buster. Motherfuckers, let's go. Yeah. You was playing with it, now got it. You was bullshitting, now got it. Don't be mad now, cause got it. You had the chance, now got it. You was bullshitting, now got it. You was playing with it, now got it. Don't get mad now, cause got it. You had the chance, now got it. It's the last dance like Phil said. I'm just making sure the bills paid. All of you niggas that's rich and you starving, how in the fuck when the meal's made? I got 5 miles that's depending on me. I ain't never gonna bend on them. If that means I gotta bend on you, I'm pulling up with them friends on me. Go on head, you can say it, little nigga, I'm an old head. That just means I ain't doing no talking. I'm slapping you niggas and sending you walking. Run up, get done up, from sundown to sunup. I know it don't mean nothing to y'all when charges get rung up. So like leaping Landy, I'ma pop off. Mac 11, take your drawers off. I ain't really wanna take it there, but y'all don't listen when I talk soft. So I gotta get a little ignorant. Bring it to right where you living. I can tell that it's bothering you, cause the people are saying I'm hotter than you and I'm twice your age. Plus your mom thinks I'm cute, she gon' be all up in my shows. Backstage, throat go. And if you know like I know, Kane got a million different flows. They say I'm brilliant with these flows, I'ma make $1 million off these flows in 2021. Yeah. You was playing with it, now got it. You was bullshitting, now got it. Don't be mad now, cause got it. You had your chance, now got it. You was bullshitting, now got it. You was playing with it, now got it. Don't get mad now, cause got it.
chance now, huh? Got it.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Definitely fucking got it, man. Definitely fucking got it.
Let me hold $50, huh?
Right. Let me borrow $50.
Oh, you got it.
Right.
Big up to CF Kane in the building. We are gonna get ready to get started here momentarily. I'm gonna play one more Slap Radio record and then pretty much get us started. I had one more announcement. Oh, here you go. Boom. Drinking rules. Those are the drinking rules to tonight's motherfucking show, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my
Boom.
God.
Right on the motherfucking screen for y'all.
Drunk as shit.
It's very, very straight fucking forward. The only time we're safe from taking a sip is when we're in the sixes. If any one of us breaks the six or outside of the six range, we're gonna, well, there's drinking penalties to go along with that. And for the most part, they're fairly simple.
We just gonna be fucked up today. I mean, that's just that's just the bottom line.
So what does this mean? Explain, please. What does this what does this entail? Because I've got a drink here, so I'm down, but
All right, so what we got going on here, bro? I put up the rules. This time we're gonna do it fairly simple. With the way we score records, James, might be a little bit unusual to you. From what you guys do, you guys are normally in the same range as us. Yours might be, the way you score records might be just slightly higher sometimes.
Yeah, we're a bit nicer.
Yeah, so basically with us, like, breaking a six is a slapping category. There still could be a lot of things wrong with the mix, whatever the case may be. We see enough content to break the six. It's in the slapping category. Break a seven is more of a solid record, and you get a like, a follow, a sub, also a chance to be played on SlapRadio. You break a 7.5, that's more of a heavier rotation on SlapRadio. If you break an 8, we reach out to that person for an interview. So we don't really break a lot of 8s unless that song is very, very strong.
All right, yeah, I see it.
You understand what I'm saying? So we've been doing this over a year, bro.
Anything above an 8 usually it has like a video, unless the song is just so
strong.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But usually it has a video with it, and you know what I'm saying?
I understand. So what? By the way, right? So I don't understand the actual amount I'm drinking or anything like that. Listen, I'm gonna vote, and then you tell me what I need to drink. All right?
That's fine, bro. Yeah, I'll be taking the shots out the bottle. I don't have a glass here. I do. I got my record.
We're English. We the same, dude.
But yeah, so the Deuce Trophy. So breaking an 8, that's a shot. So if any one of us break an 8 for an artist, we all taking a shot. Now, if we all break multiple 8s for the same song, we're not taking multiple shots. We're just taking one shot for one of us breaking it. I'm trying to at least do an hour. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be passed out fucking 10 o'clock. So a Deuce Trophy is the lowest score we ever go is a 2.2. Lowest score we ever go. Another thing, James, too, is we always give a decimal. We never just give like a flat number.
Okay.
You're the only person I've ever tipped off with that. Everybody tends to just give a flat number off.
Everybody gives a flat number off.
Yeah. You're the only person I've ever tipped off on that note. You too. My man Fish Cakes in the building, man. Fish Cakes is in the goddamn building. Andre and this bitch. Well, we got 1/3 of Fish Cakes in the building.
Yeah, 1/3.
But y'all already know what the fuck time it is.
I'm on it.
So yeah, we got the drink rules are up. Let me know what y'all. See, but I know what T drinking. T drinking Terramana. What you got to drink over there, James? What you sipping on?
I've got Jack Daniels here.
JD?
I've got like some champagne in the thing. I was gonna pop that at 12 o'clock.
Oh, okay. And we got Andre's up there drinking an IPA. I'm not a fan of.
I've got like vodka in that as well.
Awesome, bro. What is that?
That is great. Punk IPA, man.
Punk? Oh man.
Punk isn't dead, man. Punk ain't dead.
I gotta get it, man. Nice.
Beers are too gassy for me. You know what I mean? Like they hold too much. It's got to be liquor.
This is great, man. Once you start drinking this, you'll never drink lager again, man.
Oh, you're kidding. You don't say that. That's false. That's false. You're falsely advertising.
I'm telling you.
He's right. IPAs are awesome.
Punk IPA, I want sponsorship.
Other beers are available, people.
Let's go, man. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, one more Slap Radio record and we're going to get started. What am I going to play for the last record? Like I said, some hand-selected shit at this point. Let's finish this strong as hell.
It's hard to follow Unc, man.
So we going to follow. I got one way to follow Unc right now. We're going to follow it with Cosby and Stewie Newton. Let's go.
Yeah, there you go.
No lie. This held the ranks for the highest scored record for quite a bit. Quite a bit.
It was so live. We be on a vibe like the whole night. Think twice before you try, nigga, don't try. We don't do no capping with it, no lie. It was so live. We be on a vibe like the whole night. Think twice before you try, nigga, don't try. We don't do no capping with it, no lie. Top dog status, do you hear me? I walk in the building, I see everybody fear me. I'm on speakerphone, I know everybody hear me. I'm sick of these niggas, I don't think no one can hear me. Henny in my cup with some good smoke. Looking for the bitch with the good throat. Anywhere you wanna go, baby, pick a date. Cause you talk a good game like Ricky Lake. Money in my pocket, about to take a trip. Whole crew litty like the Vegas Strip. Quit babysitting the blunt, let me take a hit. If you blink wrong, nigga, I'ma take your bitch. Swipe or no swipe, your bitch, I'm off that. Take your girlfriend to the party and tell her walk back. I am not a gentleman, this is not a soft rap. Run and tell your friends that a boss back, real shit. It was so live, we be on the vibe like the whole night. Think twice before you try, nigga, don't try. We don't do no capping with it, no lie. It was so live, we be on a vibe like the whole night. Think twice before you try, nigga, don't try. We don't do no capping with it, no lie.
Ay, got your whole life. Got her pussy popping like a 4-5. Getting loose so easy, nigga, no try. Got her giving neck like a bow tie. Sipping on that Remy and that Clico. And your baby mama faded tryna deep throw. I just put a little Henny on my Pico. Harder than Coach Carter, that's how we go. Yeah, tell them don't try. Niggas steady hating, I don't know why. I don't even pull up, I just blow by. Smoking crud with my thugs, got me so high. Stewie Newton, real Cosby, these are GOAT vibes. Catch me on the go, tryna get these packs off. Maybe with your bitch, she be dumping them racks off. Play me that chop, eat your face like some bath sauce.
It was so live, we be on a vibe like the whole night. Think twice before you try, nigga, don't try. We don't do no capping with it, no lie. It was so live, we be on a vibe like the whole night. Think twice before you try, nigga, don't try. We don't do no capping with it, no lie.
Oh yeah, we definitely taking a shot for the UK New Year's and for the motherfucking US New Year's as well. I ain't gonna make James do it without us doing it. We'll follow suit. Follow suit. That right there was No Lie by Cosby and Stewie Newton. We had a pretty good opener, man. Pretty good. But I really want to know.
Not even James. Andre's New Year's about to be here too. Them motherfuckers both about to celebrate that shit in a minute.
Right.
Yeah, we might have to zoom out and then come back in for afterwards. Otherwise, I'm gonna get beaten up.
Absolutely.
Look, she over here like, get the fuck up.
Tell her you do what you want, and that's how it is.
25 days to live.
That's rough. That's rough, man.
They gave Smooth 3 to 5 days to live, man. That's rough.
That's
rough.
Fuck it, innit?
That's fucking rough. I am about to get this bitch started. Shouts out to everybody that sent. Hey, Red Hills. I see it.
Right. It's gonna go to the next video.
Right. If Knox was pointing the other direction, it would have looked like his foot. Oh shit, man! I
thought it was fucking Dorothy from fucking Wizard of Oz. That's what I thought.
All right, man.
You're some guy.
All right, so I know Fish Cakes has seen the intro plenty of times now, at least twice, so he knows what's about to go down. I know T, he's seen it plenty of times now, but I want to see who's about to get involved with it. If you've seen it, you know how me and Knox go. You know how we do our thing on this bitch. I'm trying to see who about to get involved, though. Trying to see who gonna get involved, though. Let's go ahead, man. Let's start this bitch.
How the fuck's it going, everybody? Satan here, and I'm here to welcome you shrimp dick bitches to Slappin or Lackin Reviews. Most brutally fucking honest review show on the net. With opportunity for growth. This show is not for the faint of heart, diabetic, epileptic, pregnant, scared pussy, doo-doo juice vein having asses, PTSD, or those with heart problems. Grab a drink, roll a fucking stick, and let's get this bitch started.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
That That's not bad at all.
Switch it.
Yes, my fucking guys. Yes,
Jesus.
and just because Knox has no idea, I told him I had a surprise for him. I've been working on some drum and bass earlier, and I want y'all to hear this new tune I was working on. I spent time on this, man. There's different elements I did to really incorporate the way that the synth rolls in. I did a lot of things here that I'm specific. I want to see if Knox can point out certain things on this one.
Do it.
That if you're ready for it, you let me know.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
How about that synth roll right there? Like that?
Making a sandwich. What, man? I ain't eating no sandwich, man. Fuck you, man. What's wrong with the way I was saying sandwich, man? Sandwich, man. Fuck you, man. I ain't eating no sandwich, man. Fuck you, man. What's wrong with the way I was saying sandwich, man? Sandwich, man. Sandwich, man. I ain't eating no sandwich, man. Fuck you, man. What's wrong with the way I was saying sandwich?
Oh, that was fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dickhead, man.
How about that fuck snare though? That fuck snare's hitting, ain't it? That fuck snare hitting.
Fuck.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That was teamwork right there on the part of me and T right there.
Y'all niggas is silly as hell, man. He said, nah, say it again. Record me saying fucking sandwich.
Oh, that's
You don't
too
like the
funny.
way I say sandwich?
Oh, that's fucking
Come
funny.
on, sandwich, man.
That shit too funny,
Fuck.
bro.
Get the fuck out of here, y'all.
That shit is too funny, bro. That fuck snare really did it though.
Oh my god.
Happy New Year, goddammit.
Oh man, that's fucking great. All right, let me look at the email. Looking at the email right now, we got I see links from Kane. I see Ghetto Casino. I see RO, Project Boy, Nova, which is a record, Aiden, and I got a Cash App skip from Fish Cakes, and Fish Cakes is in the building.
Aiden said he skipped too though.
Yo, and Fish Cakes, I don't know how my man.
We got to support you guys, man. You know what? You did a good job.
My fucking guy. What I don't know is how you incorporate the link inside of the Cash App. Like the
Hey, man.
blows my mind.
We're ahead of our time. So
All right, so you guys know how we score these records, man. I did explain it earlier. You break a 6, it is considered slapping. Still could be some technical issues with the record, whatever the case may be. We see enough content to say, yeah, it's in the slapping category. Break a 7, more of a solid record, get you a like, a follow, a sub. Also a chance to be played on SlapRadio. And we use SlapRadio to open up every single show that we do, and we're live about at least 5 to 6 times per week for decent length shows. Breaking 8 will reach out to you for an interview process held over Zoom on a future episode of Slappin or Lackin. We do got some special guests in the building tonight, and you guys are welcome. If you're watching, you're like, hey, I'd like to join and bullshit with these guys. The link is open. We are welcoming whoever want to come through and bullshit for a little bit into the chat, maybe score a record or two. I'm going to be dropping a link in the fucking Mixcloud chat momentarily and throughout the fucking show. But that being said, we got in the building Knox as usual.
It's the Knox, man. You know who it is, man.
Right, we got Andre from the Fish Cakes in the building. You dig? We got James from JR Reviews in this bitch. My God. Hey, a big T in this motherfucker, man.
Take a shot for the damn deuces.
Hey, let's do it then. My God.
Fucking sandwich, man.
Sandwich, man. That shit funny.
I'm surprised you didn't catch on to what the fuck I was doing, bro.
Right. I thought for sure he was going to catch on. For those of y'all that just heard that Sandwich Man record and have no idea on the context, we were making fun of Knox over the last couple of shows. Knox always making a fucking sandwich in the middle of the show, first and foremost. He'll probably do it tonight at some point. Go make a sandwich, and then go bust the sandwich right there. Not make a sandwich for nobody the fuck else. And go bust the sandwich, right? So it's not just that. It's the way Knox always says the word sandwich. So me and T was talking about that shit earlier, and T did it, right? So T does it. I'm like, yo, I thought that was legitimately Knox for a second. I'm like, yo, T, do it again and send me that on a loop, right? So he disappears. When you come back on, Knox, you're like, oh, yo, T. I'm like, oh, I think he's doing something. He was recording it himself doing it. Right? So instead of doing that, he came back and was like, yo, Knox, go ahead. What was you doing? Eat a sandwich? And he got you. He baited you into saying it. He baited you. That's why we're dying laughing while you're doing it, bro. Because I knew what he was doing, and I'm fucking crying, bro. I'm fucking crying.
Oh, weak, yo.
Oh, man.
Straight like that, man. So that's the context behind Sandwich Man. Oh, Ada used a skip line 2 today, my guy. All right, so we're going to start this bitch up with fish cakes. I don't see anybody with links in that are...
How you mean the Mixcloud link ain't alerting markers? It should be working. Just click it on there, man. Click it on the Slappin or Lackin pin.
And this is a video as well, fish cakes, Andre?
Of course. He's setting it off.
The video set up tonight is going to be a little weird since we're bringing a bunch of guests on. It's going to be a smaller format, top right hand of the screen.
What happened, Tech? He muted himself.
Don't get to see it.
Blasting him off the screen.
Oh, I'm back.
People in this funny world around me tell me, look high into the trees, there'll be birds. Then why is it that I don't see? Why is it that I don't see? Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. Maybe they hide from me. Maybe they're just meant to be invisible to me. Tell me, are the birds still singing from here? I don't hear a thing. Tell me why these people are dancing to a song I can't hear. These birds that are meant to be near just make me cry. And tell me, why is it that I don't see? Why is it that I don't see? Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. Maybe they hide from me. Maybe they're just meant to be.
What up, D? Bring your ass to Mixcloud, Z.
So my old oak tree, why do you hide the
see Legacy in this bitch. You guys see that Zoom link as well I just shared down there. That is to join the active call and be on the live with us. If you want to come on, bullshit, score some records with us, that'd be great. We allowed everybody who wants to join tonight in. It could get a little crowded, and me and Knox are going to keep the reviews down to like kind of a minimum tonight so we get everybody's opinion, short opinion on it.
What up, Square?
Yes, sir. But big up to fucking the fish cakes, man. Consistent. And this one here shows more depth of them as artists. Like
it's a ballad.
This one shows more depth on them.
It's a ballad. It's a love ballad, so I could dig it. I dig it. It's a different vibe for what y'all usually go for, but
yeah.
This one can be taken more serious though, on like a serious note, even down to the way that you design the video of this one. It's still like that found footage film type of stuff, but it's more on a serious note. And don't get it fucked up because all the music is good that you guys are putting out, but this is something that. If this was handed to me first, I might have had the wrong first impression. Yeah. If that makes sense to you, because I do like what you guys do on the terms of just keeping things super entertaining. This one is just really good on a music aspect level of it, and not quite. I mean, the video is good, but it's still in the found footage film, and there's nothing really about it that stands out other than it just fits the song well.
Yeah,
so it definitely improves the song, and I love the fact I repeat it all the time that you guys are able to. Do lower quality work because that's what you guys set that standard for yourself, and it fits exactly what you guys are marketing yourselves for. So that allows you guys to just every time you do a song, release that fucking content with it, the video content with it. So
yeah, we do a bit of urban underground as well. So we do exploring as well. So that's why we have a lot of these abandoned buildings and stuff.
Nice.
I like what he does, man.
I think it's a good album cut. Like if I heard it on that album, it would be an awesome album cut. I wouldn't say as much as far as like it's dope that you drop the video with it and you get people to know who you are, but I wouldn't exactly be like, I'm gonna put this on the front line. But when people hear your music and then hear that, they're gonna like it because they, you know what I'm saying? They like your music and shit. It's definitely something different for what you normally do, and it definitely shows me like musical creativity and doing different types of music and coming up with different types of melodies because you guys also play that shit and everything. So it's a totally different game when it comes to that. So
yeah, this was more artistic.
Exactly. So, but definitely it's a good cut. I like the cut. I'll go like I said, it's a good album cut. I don't think that you put it on your album and it's a track on your album, people will dig it. You know what I mean? If it fits in right with what y'all do, the content definitely. You know what I mean? Your writing is unique when it comes to that. Even though you try to switch it up a little bit, you still have a unique way about how you write things. So I'll go 7-7.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys score every time. I'll score last every time. I'll talk in the beginning. Let you guys take over.
Bro.
Yeah, it's definitely solid. What are you thinking, James? It's the first time you heard the fish cakes.
To be fair, you know, when was the song released? Is it recent?
Today.
The recent song, yeah.
Today.
I actually released a video today.
The trouble is with that song for me is this. I think it sounds very professional, yeah. I think it sounds very like it could be on anywhere, like play on the radio, anything like that. The trouble to me is it sounds just a bit like retro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that the vibe?
That's kind of what their vibe is. At the same time, this is kind of for a first entry. This is interesting too, because for a first entry into what they do,
you got this record I've never heard.
Yeah.
First entry. All I was thinking was like, if you handed me a cassette tape in 1972, or
it's a ballad vibe.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going for.
And you gave it to me, and it could be number 2 on the chart, number 1 on the chart.
They had a track.
I would believe you if it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they had a track that they submitted before this was like that. They don't, you know, they're not part of this generation. They don't belong.
No, well,
so a lot of their music gives you that vibe. It gives you that vibe and it brings you back. But
listen, when it comes to the production and when it comes to everything like that, it was on point. Everything sounds at a high level. Do you know what I mean? It definitely does. But what I'm trying to say is it definitely give me that vibe of like I was definitely like before I was born. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely before I was born. But we had something in the UK.
Yo, Legacy
we had something in the UK
called
Top of the Pops. It was called, and that sounds like straight off Top of the Pops. Do you remember?
He knows what you talk about. Like at the top of the pops.
It sounds exactly like it come off that.
Video on Top of the Pops, man. That's a great idea. You just gave me a great idea, man.
Listen,
I'm gonna do a Top of the Pops fucking video, man.
That's exactly what it sounded like. Honestly,
I don't know what that is, but it sounds great. I can't wait to see it.
You type it into YouTube, honestly. You basically...
you gotta type in Top of the Pops, man. That was the biggest thing.
Really, I'll play it later on in the show. If one of you guys send it in to me, and I'll wherever it ends up on the lineup, I'll play it.
It's the way we used to listen to music in England, man. It's fucking great.
Hilarious.
It was great.
It's top of the pops. It's like top of the charts.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We got a lot of bands similar to what we just heard.
Yeah.
Very similar.
That's funny. What are you thinking though in terms of final score?
Final score, I'm a bit lower. I reckon more like a 5.5, something like that.
Oh, so we're taking a sip for sure.
Yeah, I reckon 5.5, but only because it's my style of music, and I think it was a bit backdated in that way. But I like it in production and everything like that. I think it could be heard on any album anywhere.
All right, so let's go ahead.
Let's argue, would you?
I'm about to level it because I know you're gonna want to use fives later, and it might not. All right, check it out. Does it have? I'm gonna use the P word, and we all got to take another sip. Does it got potential?
100%, mate. The guy can actually do whatever art he's trying to put across. He can do, because that was the vibe of that song, exactly how that song should be done. Do you understand?
Honestly, what's your review sounded like? If I was gonna convert it into like the scores we normally would, your review sounds like it would be a low 6. The fives is where it's like the five. All right, so when we go into fives, even if it's a high 5, it's just like that's where Lackin begins. You know what I mean?
It's a 5.5 because to me it just doesn't make slapping. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make that. To me, it doesn't give me that kind of vibe at all.
I can appreciate it. I just want to make sure you do.
I respect the production of it. I respect the vibe of it. I can see the vibe of it. I understand. You understand?
So we take a 2
That's
sip.
That's why it's a 5.5.
Hey, I got no wrong. See, I like having different rates because you get different opinions.
Yeah, but I just wanted to make sure you understood like the whole entire.
I get the rating system, don't you worry. That was as harsh as I could have been. Do you understand?
Oh yeah.
That was literally as harsh as I could have been.
As you should be. T, what do you think of final score?
I'm gonna say 6-0.
And why?
6 flat. 6 flat.
You going flat numbers now, T.
You can't go flat number, man.
6-1.
6-1.
It got potential. I could hear that like on a movie cut. Like on a soundtrack album.
You got it, man. That's what it's for, man. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I do. I agree. I agree 1,000%. So my final score is going to be in like the 6-3 range. Just because this isn't necessarily something that I could give somebody and expect them to know what you guys are about. Like I just seen with James.
You're right. When someone hears me like this, they think God knows what. But you lot saw my other stuff. And you get it.
I get where it fits in.
Totally. You know, I like it for an album cut, absolutely, like Knox was saying.
Let's listen to the first song that I've ever heard of yet.
Musically very strong. I'm gonna go 6.5. I'm going higher because it's musically very strong. It's just it doesn't hold a lot of weight for me personally. It wouldn't be the record on the album that I'm playing a lot.
No.
I like 70s ballad music and shit. So, 80s ballad music too. I'm guilty as fucking charged. Yeah,
right, I got one question.
I like big hair band music. I like all that fuck. I bet
you do.
I do. I'm sorry. I fucking do.
It was a hair joke, Knox. I like big hair band music.
I'm from that area. I'm from the Poison era and all that shit. I like that shit. I'm sorry. What you want me to do? Like,
still got the hair as well.
Yeah, right, Knox loves them from glam bands, man. That's
the fucking bands are awesome. Fuck that.
Oh man, but all right. My question is, I have one more question for you. Whose idea was it to have him walk around with the electric guitar unplugged?
I'm telling you, look.
That is fucking hilarious. When you guys were walking
It's
through
funny.
the forest.
That's the whole point. It's a solar energy guitar.
It's so fucking funny.
The solar
bro.
energy. Get the fuck out of here.
That's so funny, bro. That's so funny.
We're ahead of our times, man. We're from the future.
Them guys, they very, yo, I'm telling you, they're very fucking entertaining.
That's what I was about to say. Oh, wow.
It's very fucking entertaining. I'm telling you, man, if I hung out with them guys, I tell you, I would probably have a fucking blast. Like,
oh, you don't love it, man. You don't gonna come to London one day, man.
Very fucking entertaining, man. Like,
you gonna be in one of our videos.
Oh, that'd be lit. That would be lit. That's fucking hilarious. I wanted an unplugged instrument though.
Yeah, we'll do one. We'll do one.
Absolutely. All right, let's jump back into the emails. See what we're working with now. Aiden is on skip line next. Then we got Legacy on the skip line because he is a Patreon member, and Cosby on the Patreon list. Oh. Panic from Aiden. I gotta download it. Download the shit. Don't make me down.
my phone buzzing like a motherfucker.
Starting to think that's not a phone.
It's a vibrator.
So was I.
Here we go, Aiden, final, Panic. Sorry, Panic is the name of the song.
Hey, Ross, sauce it up.
Yeah, we gon' make them disappear. Put the city in the panic, I'm the one who ran it. The hate is jelly, I be jamming, baby, I can manage. They wanna action, they can run up the spot, yeah. Come get this damage, I ain't losing the line, yeah. We ran it out, we get the memo, come with text and hammers. We use them all like Bob the Builder, ghost like Danny Phantom. I see your plans, you tryna take with a guy, yeah. Better get to stepping, cause you ain't from the block, yeah. I'll take the water away, yeah. Tell them send the Eddie. I don't got time for giving that, man, I'm mission ready. Don't care what they see in the lab, plus she boss with Henny. She said that fashion come to life, call it JC Penney. Hold up, what? Finna get to stepping, now my life is lethal weapons, yo. Take on my direction, get the action from the pinnacle. One of my surrenders, all that SQ look like Rubicon. I triple threaten you, so you keep grabbing two for now. Hold up, they ain't get what I'm saying, I'm speaking through to y'all. Every dollar come with a message and people talk a lot. All that money ain't gon' do nothing without the motive, so I roll like locomotive. They taking notes, so I take this pen and paper and cock it, I get to flowing. I'm a big dog, still I got problems and they don't know it. I'm a high behind this image, I got it, I keep it going. No telling if I'ma blow it, no telling if I'ma know it. I'm out of this hole that I dug from the beginning. I tried it, it's over, I'm so caught up on winning. But one thing I know is don't get caught up on women. They snakes without a limit, they bite and they fill with venom. She wanna truce, treat me wrong and I'm yelling deuces. Don't let it through. She gon' plug it up in the process, that's for you. Ooh, you really think she gon' change your way? Listen to me now, cause when you hurt, it's gon' be too late. That girl a problem, gone like magic, Harry Potter. I don't wanna go through all that drama just to yell it down tomorrow. I can see it in your eyes, pushing against the sky. Listen, jealousy and petty, please, they want what I created with the beat. Music engineer, now I'm rolling with the fleet. I look in the mirror, all I got these days is me, ain't nobody near. I'll surround me, I'm Houdini, make them disappear. Put the city in the panic, I'm the one who ran it. The hate is jelly, I be jamming, baby, I can manage. They wanna action, they can run up the spot, yeah. Come get this damage, I ain't losing the line, yeah. We ran it out, we get the memo, come with text and hammers. We use them all like Bob the Builder, ghost like Danny Phantom. I see your plans, you tryna take with a guy, yeah. Better get to stepping, cause you ain't from the block, yeah.
So, add a high pitch in there.
Oh shit, it's playing again.
Where you got the low pitch in there, Aiden, at the same time, do a high pitch in there at the same time, and pan that shit like 50-50. I would say it would give it it would make it really, really more distinct than what it is. And I don't know if you're looking for that type of sound, but just try it. And I think that it would stand out a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
With Aiden Knox, one thing I'm thinking is it's one of them things where we just gotta. I told him we gonna do a session with him. I want him to catch just some last little things so he's able to do it. But that's one of them things that it may not work. So it's one of them things that I would like to try real time with him just to see, right? And then show him like you can try
think it would. I think it would just where he put the low at. Only thing he got to do is just duplicate that track, run it through a bus, and then put a high joint the same way that he did that low. Just make it a higher pitch. And then it will play the low pitch and the high pitch at the same time, and you'll get that weird sound I think that you're looking for in that. If you just lower the high pitch, you dig what I'm saying?
I think he needs to work mids though. It's like one of them. You gotta. We don't know until we fucking see what his vocals really lay like.
His mids are off on the whole like EQ of the track, as far as mid range wise, and you could tell when the sub comes in. You know?
Yeah, because he's an artist that you want to push mids, but you got to be careful with mids because mids bring mud.
Yeah,
mids bring a lot of mud.
So like, what you got to learn to do is don't like, okay, you're doing like mid EQ, but also dynamically.
Yeah, here's a way. That's what I was just about to get into. Here's a big tip, real quick. Here's a big tip, real quick, before we even have the session with you, Aiden, is to on your cut when you're making your cuts with your EQ, when you're doing your sweep and making your cuts, do that with a regular EQ. Now, when you go to do your additives, please use dynamic.
Yeah, dynamically. You got to do it dynamically.
Yeah, your second EQ should be dynamic. Your first EQ should be flat.
One is, it's weird. One is for like color. You know what I'm saying? The EQ is going to give it more color, which is more of that range. And dynamically is going to fuck with like the resonance of it. I guess that's how I could best describe it. You know what I'm saying? And give it like the actual frequency of what is taken out. You dig what I'm saying? Like you may be EQing it right as far as mid-range goes, but dynamically it's not EQ'd right to really bring that shit out in it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because dynamic, guys, with dynamic EQs, it doesn't change. It doesn't affect your vocal unless that it peaks through that threshold that you set.
Exactly.
So it doesn't act. It's not active unless it's affected. Your regular standard EQ is constant. So that's what you want to make your dips with. When you go back in to do your second EQ, like really clarity it up, that's where you want to make sure it's dynamic and only take an effect when it needs to.
That's the only problem I ever see in like your mixes. They got like mud in it, and definitely when the bass comes in. You know,
a lot of people don't know the difference between the EQs and what dynamic even means. A lot of people have problems asking questions because they go into this shit thinking they're supposed to know everything, man. You're not. You're definitely
on production that you're downloading off the internet and shit like that. I always suggest dynamically fuck with it because a lot of times they put mad bass on there. It's super fucking compressed. So that's the way that you can get that high peak of that shit out and not really fuck with the color of it. You know what I'm saying? The actual fucking EQ of it. But
when you have to go back to school, Aiden, because we'll set it up tomorrow if you're fucking available at some point in time. We'll spend an hour with you in a video chat. Because it's not going to be hard. I could tell you're very close. It's not going to be hard to show you what's not going right and what's rule of thumb and standard and what you really want to look for. And it's simple as shit, which I really like to do for artists that are working themselves and probably overwhelming themselves with too much shit.
And I would say like learn to automate at certain parts too with delays and shit like that. Some of the times it overlaps because I feel you probably just throwing it on the track and it plays through the whole track. And certain times the sound is good, but then there's other times where it will overlap and it'll cause like a bleed. So that's where automation comes into play. You gotta learn to just automate it down or up or not let it do it or just let it delay at certain spots or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and automation, guys, wait until the very last moment until you need to before you automate anything, please, when mixing your shit.
Yeah, automation is usually the last thing you do on a mix.
Please, you can. Please.
But you get everything
people will set automation and not understand why they have no control over any type of volume.
If you don't understand automation, how it works, and you start automating shit before you fucking do it, then it's going to be set to that. So if you try to set a parameter before it's going to snap back the way you automated it at. You know what I mean? So it's not going to, it won't change. You know what I'm saying?
It'll look like it does.
Automation is snap on it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It will snap and it will be to that point. until it changes on an automation point to when you change it, then it'll automate back up. But that's why that's like final mix process. You know what I'm saying? Usually, like to be honest, bro, I don't know how you do it, but usually do everything dry. Everything dry. You know what I mean? Have your vocals with fucking no reverb, no delay, no fucking nothing. Everything dry coming in. You get your vocals sounding right dry, then you start adding shit to it. Because if you're trying to fucking listen to it while shit's added on it, you're not gonna get the right sound. It's just not gonna happen. So
I'm gonna grab a drink, score it, and pass it then.
But nah, again, I think I've heard better work from you. I don't think that this song will require a video, but I think it's a good album cut. But the mix is a little muddy, and the bass bleeds and drags shit out. So I'll go 7.5. I think it definitely could be a good track, and it could be a good album track, but not necessarily a single though. You know what I'm saying? You got songs that have the same feel and same vibe that are better. So
Ready, scored it?
I got
7.5.
I got 7.
Flat 7 on it. You can't do a flat number, so that means you're on the 6.971 fence.
7.1. 7.1. 7.1.
All right. What was your high points, low points?
I liked it. It just wasn't something that was, extra.
Right.
It's average. For me, that was average.
Cool.
I liked it though. It's good fun. I wouldn't listen to it again. You know what I mean? I wouldn't like buy the record.
Right. I feel you on 1,000%. So you went 7.1 with it. What's James? What do you think, bro?
I'm a little bit lower, to be fair. I'm 6.5, right? And it's just because I was going to mention the bass straight away, and it's just a bit too overpowering for me. And not just that, I think it's just a little bit too generic as well for me. Like the whole tune just sounds like a generic American tune that you would send to me, where it should, if it switched in the verses a little bit more for me, then it'd definitely, like, you know what I'm saying? Like switch it maybe to a little rap verse or something along the lines, because it just sounds like it sounds the same all the way through.
Well, I'll be telling you to be personable on every track, Jay.
So at the end of the day, all I'm trying to get at is do what you're doing, but just make sure it switches a little bit more. Be a bit versatile in the tunes. You know what I'm saying? Don't just come with the same vibe the whole way through, and make sure you mix. And make sure your mix is proper as well, yeah, because it gives no justice to what to the bars you're putting down and everything like that when you're trying to sound a certain way. If the bass is overpowering, that it'll take over. Do you understand? Like it took over for me straight away. Do you understand? That's why I give it a 6.5, I think.
Perfect. Good shit.
What are you thinking, T?
I'm gonna give him a 6.9. I'm gonna use Knox's word on this one. I needed one good harmony, one great harmony in the song. Like, if he would have gave me one great harmony, I would have put a 7.1. But I'm gonna take a shot just because I like the damn record. Like, it was still fire.
Yeah, and that's why I tell you, Aiden, it's that if you're able, I want to see what your vocals sound like with power.
And it's not even that. And I tell you also to make sure that the type of style that you got, bro, to be personable on every track. You have to do that with the kind of style that you got. You know what I'm saying? If you're not personable, if you're not like giving something that individually that people are feeling, then you're not going to reach everybody. You dig what I'm saying? You have to put that in your music. You can't make it just a generic bass. It has to be something that you know what I'm saying? And you put it in there to make sure that people know that you know, but other people could relate. It's fucking difficult. You dig what I'm saying? But
Step out the box, man. Step out the box. Be different. Think about something.
I think, all right, so this is my thing with Aiden, is I really enjoy this kid's sound. I'm going to share a few facts about Aiden that some people may not know. My man Aiden has been working on music about 6 months.
In that case, then it changes a little bit, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
It does.
That's why I waited for y'all to go first, so I could be like, now here's some facts about this kid.
Of course.
For 6 months, that's awesome, man. That's
right.
Good.
Not only 6 months, and he's doing that, but he's also engineering himself and pulling a fairly decent sound, with no training, a little bit of YouTube University.
But respect, man, respect. That's really good.
And he's networking perfectly right now, doing exactly what he's doing. It's sending it into places like this. This is perfect, mate. It's perfect.
I've even gone as far to say I'm working with him
thing.
firsthand. I'm gonna work with Boo to push a record with him. See what we could do with it. So he's legitimately talented, but
I think you could help him a lot.
right. And at the end of the day, he's it's still brand new. There's a lot of things he doesn't know, but I can tell how much of a sponge he is to take certain things in and really make it work for his sound. So when as you guys talk about the personality thing, on this record, I can feel that a little bit. But I definitely have heard records where he shines through more and really does show that.
And that's what I mean. Like, he's not a guy that's like super bar heavy. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. But that when you're not that guy, then you have to be personable, very personable.
Yeah, and I think what's gonna help him too is getting a few videos out, really letting us see what he's about.
And don't be afraid to go outside the box, man. Try weird shit. It doesn't matter. It works. It doesn't work. Who cares, man?
Yeah, he sent in a track that was cool, and it was different than what he normally does. And I was like, you need to learn to incorporate that into what you do.
Exactly.
Man, because that's what's going to make him. You know what I'm saying? That and the combination of both is what's going to create his sound. You know,
into the same song.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One more thing,
mix it into the same song.
Exactly, and that's going to create his sound. And I said that already. He had a track that was like totally different than any track that I've heard, and he was trying to accomplish that. You dig what I'm saying? But I was like, the combination of both. You got to learn to do the combination of both on one track, and that's your style, bro. Because what I heard there and what I hear here, you put them together, that's going to mesh, and that's going to be you. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you just got to develop that, and it's not fucking. That shit don't happen over time to blend it. You know what I'm saying? It just you got to learn to start writing material like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't focus on this or don't focus on that. Just be open and do everything.
And I think he is. I think he is.
Write every text. Write everything you can, man.
He's strong, man.
Even
and
if it sounds stupid, even if it sounds stupid, write it down and then edit it afterwards. Don't be afraid to write things on paper, man. That's how we work. We just write everything down and then we edit.
Right.
Not only that, the kid is 16, 17 years old, in school, high school.
The guy's gonna be great then.
Yeah, it's still he's playing multiple sports and he still's finding time to be as engaged in the music as he is. So that's not easy.
I'm impressed. 16, 17 to be at that level already, man. The guy's got a future if he carries on and works hard.
Yeah, the other day I was trying to set up a meeting. Like few weeks ago, I tried to set up a meeting with him.
He's 16, so shit. Then the motherfucker.
Right, he's like, I gotta play 3 games a day. He's playing two games of ball and shit.
In certain states, and they.
Damn, bro, like, take it, do you, bro? The music is here, man.
Shit.
But big up to Aiden. I'm gonna go 7-2 with that one. I did like it. I think it's not his strongest record, and he's not very personable. But he does have the records where he is, and those are the records where I'm really trying to make sure he's pushing and focusing on. So, big up to Aiden. Big up to Aiden. 15 minutes till UK New Year.
15 minutes to UK New Year's. Shit, man. I'm gonna have to down the whole.
I don't have a countdown timer. I wonder if I can find a countdown timer over the next song. Let's go ahead and keep on moving. We got Cosby coming up with a back-to-back.
That's it.
Cos coming up with his back-to-back. Let me make sure I didn't skip nobody. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Legacy. Legacy got his John coming up first. What You Doing by Legacy.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hey, girl, what you doing? Is it me you're looking for, or are you pursuing somebody else that's willing to help you do it? Well, you know that ain't me. I be too low key, two-stepping in VIP. The shawty pull up, hold up, wait a minute. Girl, I know you're type, I ain't really trying to kick it. You know a nigga too gone to be with it. But baby girl, if you want, I'm on what the business. Hey, who's that peeking in my window? It's just over. Who's that pinching off my endo? It's just over. But I like having you around, even though you don't know how to hold me down. But you sure know how to. But you sure know how to. Girl, what you doing?
type, let a nigga just hit. You know a nigga two on, wait a minute. So let a nigga come on over, get a business.
You been listening, motherfucker.
Peeking in my window. It's just over. Who's that pinching up my endo? It's just over. But I like having you around, even though you don't know how to hold me down. But you sure know how to hold. Yeah, yeah, but you sure know how to hold.
Yeah, all right, nigga. You can't. Yeah. All right. What you gonna say? What you gonna say? That shit pop, right?
What am I gonna say? What do you mean talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the man who made the fucking track. That's what I'm talking to. Why does that shit pop? Why does it pop? Do you understand why it pops now and the type of shit that you do? Like, I don't understand like why you don't do this like every track. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's what R&B requires. Like this mix needs some help, of course, and you already said that before you even sent it in. Like I know this is a rough draft, but together wise, like come on, bro. Stop playing around. You dig what I'm saying? Like your songs pop, you do the R&B format what you're supposed to do. You have the natural for it. Stop fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Like give the music what it needs as far as vocal wise and like sounding wise. You know what I'm saying? Like because this is a like if it's mixed right, this is a dope cut. I have no issues with it whatsoever besides the mix at this point. You dig what I'm saying? But a question is, should you keep it or shop it? Hey, somebody willing to buy it, go right ahead.
That's different. It depends on the money. It depends on what it's worth to you. What's your time worth to you?
If you got some offers for it, I would why not? And any type of music, that's what it's about, bro. You think I'm saying?
I'm quick to sell a record.
Yeah, if a nigga want to buy the record, then go right ahead. I mean, if you want to do it, it's always good to do it and have a final copy. So if a nigga do want to buy it, he know exactly what to lace over top of it. You dig what I'm saying? That's the only thing he got to do is just go in there and lace his shit over top of it.
Right.
Everything else is done. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I would say either way, it is a good record. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say exactly like maybe a single cut, but like a good album cut, if it's finally mixed great, definitely. It has all the qualities of an R&B track. You know what I'm saying? With them vocals. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to stop bullshitting on them dubs, bro. You have to do them in R&B. I don't care how uncomfortable you are with them or how much you don't like doing them, but that's just a part of the music that's fucking required. And definitely for your vocals, bro. Your vocals, like, I be hearing, like, a lot of tracks I heard is like, yo, you need to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing that's missing for the track to pop is them harmonics. But you did a good job with the harmonics in here, and the writing was pretty good. You know? So the only thing that's like would hurt you in my book literally is the mix. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good album cut, and definitely somebody would buy it. As far as the writing wise and how it's structured and everything, yeah, that's no doubt about it. Somebody would fucking buy this record. You know what I'm saying? As is though, I go 7.6. It's good, but just because of the mix, bro.
I hit the horn for you. Hit the horn for you. I agree with everything you said. I didn't even have to speak. My guy Knox. Sometimes you just, I don't gotta do nothing. Sometimes I just ain't gotta do shit. And I love that. What you thinking, Andre?
I like it, man. I like it. It was good. It was good. It's good fun. But I'm gonna have to leave you because I'm gonna get the shit being on me if I.
Oh right. Yeah, absolutely, bro. No.
We got 10 minutes, so we'll join you back.
Yes, sir. I'll see you in a few.
But I like that was good, man. I'll give about 7.6 as well, man. I'm going for 7.6. I'll see you soon.
No doubt, brother.
Bye.
All right, what you thinking, James?
I think that's my highest of the night. That 7.9 for me. Listen, right? Does it blend in with a load of like club tunes when like if you went into a club and that were banging? Listen, the vocals on that was actually pretty sick. They were laid well. I thought the tune was written well. It had the whole vibe of the R&B vibe that you have. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you want from a tune.
Captured it well.
Yep.
I understand what he's saying about the mix. I understand everything about that. But at the end of the day, that tune bangs for me. That tune is a banger. Literally.
Final score, what you throwing it at?
7.9 for me.
7.9. That's a dope score. I'll throw the
all
horn.
I can say is, listen, it blends in, it blends in with a lot of club tunes, but that's what you want as well. If you're going for that sound, that's what you want. You want it to blend in. You want it to sound legit as one of them tunes. And if I went into if I was in my car with a girl, and if I pulled that on, listen, I'm getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Because real quick, James, because you guys have, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys have a lot of R&B clubs over there, don't you? Like legitimate.
That is that music that you just played there, that would be the type of music that would be played if you went into a club and you walked into.
They have more. I'll tell y'all right now in the States, they have more R&B clubs than we do. I'll tell y'all that flat out.
Yeah.
Flat out.
Their clubs are more close up. It's not, they
They're like legitimate R&B clubs. They have R&B DJs still heavy into it, and legitimately, because I know TJ from Pick a Mix. I know him like personally, and I know he was originally an R&B DJ. And I'm like, I even spoke to him like, you guys have a bunch of like R&B clubs, pretty popular here. So it is like a fairly popular. It's not as popular here. Used to be. There was a good time for it, but not anymore.
All I could imagine then was being at the bar in a normal club, walking in and hearing that tune. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good sign. In fact, if you ask me, that's a good sign. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, 7.9, and I thought that was the best tune so far that I've heard of the ones that have been sent in.
Here we go.
So, see what you thinking.
But that had to be a take-home copy, and he know where it's at. And I know the final mix is gonna be dope as fuck on that jump. I'm gonna go a little higher and say a 7, as is.
What I said.
Oh yeah, a 7.9 time, James. Yes, sir.
Copy. I can go high 8s with that jump, like with a final copy. Like that bring back T-Pain vibes, like for real.
I felt a different, not T, but I felt like a LMI. Boot up. That like a male version of like boot up. That John, like that shit was stupid fire, and I felt like he brought a bit of that energy in here. You get me? And he gave it a little twist, like. He did it his own way. You feel me? He wasn't trying to copy anybody or nothing. He was just spicing things up on what he was doing. And honestly, me personally, I'm gonna put this as me hearing it through somebody else's headphones. I'm gonna put this at a 7-8. I want to hear this like not redone, but mixed better. You feel me? Let's do that.
He know what he need to do. That's what I'm saying. Like he be bullshitting, man. He be bullshitting. He just be trying to knock
a deuce, man.
Yeah, he just be
tell him
trying
stop
to
playing, T. Tell him stop playing.
He just be trying
that
to
goes
knock.
for everybody. Stop playing with me.
Check your Dropbox, deuce. Let him see Knox mixing work. Check your Dropbox.
I'm saying. Oh, it's in there? Word. Perfect. I think we got Kaz is ahead of you, T.
Oh, we good.
What is that?
What?
That you dropping in a Dropbox.
Oh, I know what it is.
You just mixed down. I ain't got no more jokes right now. Just the mix down you did for me.
Big up to
I
everybody,
ain't doing
man.
yet, man. Don't drop that yet. It ain't done.
Don't drop it. Nah, don't play it then. No,
it ain't done.
Deuce.
All right, man. Listen, my final score for that record, I'm going to go 7-7 because I do agree with Knox. There is still heavy mix issues, and I can't go quite as high just because I know how patient you guys are. That's why I'm even going as high as I'm going, because I know you guys have awareness, and I know it ain't going to be no bullshit. There's going to be no fuckery when it comes down to being released. So normally I'm more cautious about giving them higher scores because I don't want somebody to get gassed up. That's what they friends already doing to them. I'll be the last person to gas you up. But I know you got the patience and I know you got the awareness. Believe me, if you send me in some fucking release shit and it's that quality, it's a whole different situation. We're going to have a whole different conversation.
Nah, man, don't bullshit on the dubs though, bro. You an R&B artist, you gotta do them, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's certain tracks here that don't require, but then it's gotta be a ballad track, bro.
And it's not that it's a bad mix. It's that I know what level of quality you guys do in terms of your artistry. So if you don't match that with your
them ballad tracks, bro, you can blow on and have reverb on it and have your vocals sounding great. You understand what I'm saying? And just do ad libs or dubs on the chorus and the hook, but like certain songs, bro, them definitely like them type of tracks, bro. You need. I'm just telling you, bro. Like it's not like it's something that that's just part of the structure of the fucking music, and it brings that sound out. You know what I'm saying? You see how you impressed my man from UK? That's what I mean, bro. You got to do that, man. Your music that's gonna bring you to the next level, bro. And that's the reason why I fucking stress it, because I know it. That's gonna bring you to the next level of what you trying to do. So I don't know.
We gonna push on forward. But it's about damn time for you, James. Yo, James, what the fuck camera do you got, bro? Because that's what I'm buying. I don't give a fuck about. I cheapskated myself on this camera, bro. What the fuck camera you got, man?
Right, Sony A5100, yeah?
If you can, after the show, send me a link for that.
Yeah, and a cam link. That's it. Cam link, Elgato cam link. That's it.
So, that shit bananas. My man said.
Holy shit. We gonna have to drink. But come on, man.
Yeah, we go. Let's go ahead and take a drink, man. Did anybody break it?
Y'all late.
I'll take a bathroom break and I'll go and get a bottle of a certain substance.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Yeah, because he got 5 minutes, bro. Once he come back, we gonna have to drink.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm sorry for we're gonna hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and spin Sandwich Man real quick for those of y'all that may not have heard it.
Huh?
And you on the phone and shit, like, yeah.
He's about to bang out the speakers. Sandwich Man.
I got a session coming in at 10:30.
You got a session coming in at 10:30.
New Year's? Yeah.
I don't know how long that.
Breaking in New Year's.
I'll be free tomorrow. If you want to come tomorrow? I'm free.
Started drinking like this. I forgot what time it was. I'm like, it ain't 10:30 yet. I look down, it's about to be 7.
Hey, fuck with y'all. I got to do security tonight.
What the fuck is going on, T?
Gonna make me beat somebody up for no reason.
Right, fuck them. Beat the shit out.
Happy New Year, bitch.
God.
Right.
Let's go, man. Check these synths out, man. I've really worked hard on these synths. I need y'all to pay attention. This is art at its finest. I'm kidding.
Hey, this is my favorite song of the night.
Let's go.
Making a sandwich. What, man? I ain't eating no sandwich, man. fuck you, man. What's wrong with the way I would say sandwich, man? Sandwich, man. Sandwich, man. Sandwich, man. I ain't eating no sandwich, man. Fuck you, man. What's wrong with the way I would say sandwich, man? Sandwich, man. Sandwich, man. I ain't eating no sandwich, man. Fuck you, man. What's wrong with the way I would say sandwich? Some fucking dickheads, man.
You can't even be mad at how I mixed it though. Ain't that shit? Yo, I'm telling you, that fuck snare is everything.
Fuck.
Yo, I ran that bitch like 5-6 plugins to get that bitch sounding like a snare kinda.
Oh my god, man. Fuck.
Hey, Knox, I bet you was making a sandwich. No, I wasn't making a sandwich.
Bro, why is that shit funny as hell, man?
Man, another shot for Knox's sandwich.
That is. Take a shot for Knox's
or
sandwich.
ham and cheese.
Strawberry jelly. Strawberry.
You know I ain't need no ham, dog. Fuck out of here.
That's it. Oh, man. Man, you don't like ham and cheese, Knox?
I don't eat ham, my nigga.
Damn, bro.
You fucking up, bro. I don't eat that shit.
Get that bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Nah, dog,
you don't eat no bologna, Knox? You in PA, you don't get Lebanon bologna and shit?
Beef bologna, my nigga.
You don't like hot dogs, Knox?
Beef bologna, all right.
I don't even eat mad bologna. I don't even eat like lunch meat. That shit high in nitrates, nigga. That
We
shit
about to take another shot for the UK New Year. I have not got. I was planning to get like a countdown.
That shit high in nitrates, dog. That should give you fucking cancer. Don't eat that shit. That's not good for you.
All right, man. I apologize for taking such a long fucking. Don't normally mean.
One
It's a different episode tonight, man. We turning up with y'all. It's different. Ooh.
1 minute to
I don't
UK
think I'm ready
New
for
Year,
another one, man. We gotta take another one for the UK New Year. So go ahead and get your bottle ready.
About to hit right now.
That shit like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was gonna get a timer. I'll get a timer for the US one if we still live. Matter of fact, if we're not live and I'm still conscious, I'll go back live just for it.
Blow and hit that for the UK.
Man, I just smoked 3 grams and finna roll another one.
Man, smoked a 3 gram blunt. Talk about, I'm about to go do security.
Damn right.
Happy
Let's
New
go.
Year.
Happy New Year to the UK, man.
Happy tomato.
Oh. Let's do it.
Salute. I took the huge one for y'all. God damn.
Yeah, I drank half my bottle already, bro.
I ain't gonna go up this shit like that. Hell no, I'd be a dumbass.
I took a huge one for y'all. Happy New Year in the UK, my man.
Ooh. Oh, we in business, ladies and gentlemen. We in fucking business.
Nice
Is,
one.
did James make it back in time? Oh, yes, he did.
I'm here.
Yes, he did.
Let's go.
Pop the bottle. Let's go.
Yes,
I'm gonna
he
take
did.
another one with you. Let's sip. Take another one with you.
Let me show you my bird's cup real quick, T, just to show you I don't give
Yeah,
up.
that's how we doing.
Just to show you I don't give up, T. Show you I don't give up, T. Stop fucking playing with me, T. Stop fucking playing with me, T. Fucking playing with me.
T gonna be ripped by the end of the show. T gonna be slumped over in the chair with his phone.
T gotta go to work, man.
No, sir, I'm going to work and this bitch like, hey.
Again, you guys are welcome to join the call with us if you'd like to. I'm gonna keep posting that Zoom link if you want to join in. You welcome.
And Deuce gonna hit somebody upside the head with a twisted T.
I'm always strapped. I don't even think I got no twisted. I'm not strapped today, man.
He ain't strapped today.
All I got is beer and liquor,
with a snooker ball in a sock.
Bombs for the security guard.
That's beyond funny.
In his sock.
Snooker ball in a sock.
Right.
We heard the bomb all night.
Beyond funny. All right, we got Cosby. It's Stewie Newton coming up next. Cosby got a back-to-back Patreon member. Appreciate you, bro. After that, we got T coming up. T, you got at least one record we could play that's coming up, right?
Nah, don't even do it.
All right, fine. Then we on the free line.
Nah, yeah, don't play that because they ain't done, bro.
I think we on the free line.
I need the fucking drum.
I'm gonna take my phone with me because now my dumb ass gotta go to the bathroom. But you could want to do this one? Do a review with the headphones.
What was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil.
No, you couldn't. Dude.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't.
Cosby. Look. I'm back in the gym. This is how I'm writing now. I'll never go back to the pen. I see all the sad faces. Tell them I'm back with a grin. If you don't cut the act, then we make sure you're not active again. Tell them I'm back on a limb, but deeply rooted from this tree I'm on. Had to branch out since niggas wouldn't leave me alone. Fuck a race, cause I'm headed to the place further. Snatch a bitch, abuse the box, I'm Ace Ventura.
Pull up, all the hoes is deeply enamored. This for my niggas in the sky and my peeps in the slammer. Pay attention, better speak with some manners. Watching a flame leap from a cannon's different than when you see it on camera. Peep the bandana is wrapped around the pistol with the lemon squeeze. Hollow point remedies, do you like the Kennedys? Gun smoke in the breeze, hit the whole stroll. I mac chickens like Mickey D's. Anything to get the cheese.
Nigga crossed over like skip to my loo. Don't get it confused, cause don't nobody listen to you. We don't never pay attention, never listened in school. I ain't dapping niggas up cause they pretend to be cool. Shout out my Canton niggas who be gripping them tools. Aim and never miss the T like I pity the fool. Just arrived to your wake, bitch, you finna be viewed. Had to wake my sons up, I had to send them to school. Let's go.
Through hard times is how a nigga learned. I had to get my turn for playing with that fire. I was getting burned. A wrong move will put you in the urn. Niggas be playing around when shit ain't close to funny like Mr. Burns. The paint on the Chevy wet like it hit the sherm. Car full of women got them spinning like they missed a turn. Fuck around and fertilize you, throw you in the dish with worms. Big kick drum, smacking at your head like an itchy perm.
I do this shit effortless, getting head in my office, they call me the president. Money hungry like a settlement, marijuana be the medicine, shining on them Thomas Edison. Name a rapper I ain't better than, time to throw him in a shredder then. I be balling on them, I need a letterman, I'ma write these pussy niggas a letter then. Wait a minute, let me slow it down, when we going up, no it's going down. I be showing up, I be showing out, I can show you niggas what the glow about. Bruce Leroy, I be glowing out, never sell my soul, I ain't going out. Nigga, this exactly what the flow about. Flow ludicrous like word of mouth, bitch.
I don't know why you chose to just not spaz on them the whole track and just spaz on them at the end, because it's not even that you would just change up the cadence and your flow, it's that you just came harder with them last bars. The Ace Ventura line was dope.
Yeah, it was.
That shit was hot.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But that was like when you had the other cadence, the other flow, that was the only line that was really like, you should have fucking hit him with more, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? With the other
I think
cadence,
he slowed it down a
more,
bit. He slowed it down a bit. You feel me?
It's not even that. Like, no, it's cool that they slowed it down, but it's
I get it is cool. I meant like as he slowed it down, as he wasn't saying too much. You feel me? How he usually says too much.
What you know what I'm saying? Like what you should have did on that track, like it was hot. You dig what I'm saying? Like you said some joints that was hot, but it wasn't like I know what you could have did. You understand what I'm saying? I know what you could have did with the other flow. You know what I'm saying? And you just decided to end it off just tearing it up. And it's not that the cadence changed. It's just that you had more witty punchlines in that joint. And you didn't smack niggas in the head with them the whole rap. You dig what I'm saying? You had some joints in there that was flowing with it. The most joint that stood out and the most wittiest joint that you had was the Ace Ventura joint with the other flow. I think you could have fucked them up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, the scheme was heavy, bro. I didn't miss the scheme. It was heavy. You understand what I'm saying? And I understood what you was coming from because I listened to you in a sense because I know that you used to battle. So I understand how the buildup is. You dig what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. I feel as though like when you had the buildup and at the end of your buildups with that cadence, it just didn't smack me. The only one that really smacked me was the Ace Ventura joint. That buildup was nice. And it's not just that, it was just what led up to that, and then you capped it off with the Ace Ventura.
Nah, but he had a couple more. He had a couple more bars like punchlines. Queen beat that Ace Ventura bar.
That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't what I know he could have gave me. I know he could have did.
That's because he already
with that cadence, how that Ace Ventura line led up. He could have did everything like that with that cadence. You dig what I'm saying? But that was the only one where he did that at. Everything else was just like he was getting at niggas, but it wasn't like it capped it off with something that was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, all right, you know, I understand, yeah, all right. And then the Ace Ventura built it up for that whole cadence that he did. That Ace Ventura line built it up for there, so I understood that. And then he just rammed on him at the end. You know what I'm saying? They gave it to him like back to back. I understood the buildup, everything. That's the only issue I had. You could have did that shit throughout the whole fucking shit.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could have did it throughout the whole shit.
But he killed the end. I like the end.
Yeah,
I really do. Like, he brought different flavors in here. Like he brought, to be honest with you, I felt like he brought like that Texas chop and screw type in the beginning. Because he was,
and it wasn't just him. It wasn't just him on the track either. It was somebody else on the track.
Oh
well, your boy did compliment it well.
Yeah.
He complimented the track well.
Exactly.
He really did compliment it well, and I can understand why probably you did it like that, because if you would have did what I said you would have did when he came on, it wouldn't have been as fluent. So I understand how the song goes. As far as like how you put together shit, it was nice, but I know you could have did more, but the structure of it and how everything was put together, including who you have on it and how the buildups were. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm still gonna give it. Like I'm gonna give it a 7.7. The mix ain't bad either. I mean, but I know what you're capable of, but I know why you did what you did to fit who you was on the track with. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do, bro. That's no bullshit.
But I'm, that's what I got to say about it. But go ahead.
Nah, I agree with you in some areas that you're at. You feel me? But I feel like there's some gray areas there too. You feel me? Like there's not. So between that bar of Ace Ventura and he had a few more bars for you, so you could just smack on. And then he just came and smacked you with that flow at the end, bro. I like that. I like the whole John, how it was all set up. Yo, I don't know how to make mac and cheese.
All right, just open up the chat. For those of y'all that don't know, you've seen the look on Smooth face go weird. Yeah, I just gotta open up the chat.
Yeah, and So let me just tell you again. Cosby killed that whole track on some real shit. He basically let them do whatever they wanted to do on the track, and when he jumps on, it's like I have to do something to make this boom. Feel me? Like he has to make this shit fire. So I'm putting this at a 7.5. 7.533. Yeah.
Big gang shit.
Yeah, big gang shit.
What you think, my man?
What you think, Jay?
Oh, it's difficult. I'm going to go lower than that. I'm going to go 6.7, right? And the reason is because I didn't actually know it was two different people. Now I know it's two different people. The guy at the end smacks it compared to the guy at the start. I think it should
That's
be mixed
Cosby.
in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cosby
I think
it
should be mixed in where like it should be a bit more like he sounds like he's got a chorus voice. Do you understand what I mean by a chorus voice?
Yeah. Yep.
That's what it sounds like, and he goes for too long, and then he drops in, and it's like he should be mixed in more with him rapping.
Yeah, see the guy that rapped first was Cosby. The guy that rapped second was a different guy. The guy that rapped last was Cosby also. He just changed up the flow. You dig what I'm saying?
What do you mean with the faster flow?
Yeah. He's the same guy that rapped first.
Right, so listen, if that's the same guy that rapped first, because that's what I thought at first, I was going to say, don't do the first floor and then the second floor. Mix the two floors together constantly. Don't just do one floor. It sounds like you've written bars in a certain floor, right? And then you've got to the end of your page, and then you've started writing a different floor. Do you understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Mixed in completely, like maybe chorus rapping.
Yeah, like have it blend in more instead of just being.
It sounds like literally you've written bars. You've got to the end of your page with the same floor, and you've gone right. I'm going to switch it up now.
Yeah,
and it's literally what it sounds like. But he does it. But at the end, it comes 10 times harder than it does at the start. Definitely, 100%.
I mean, I was thinking about maybe I could hook up the second.
And I know exactly what you're saying because, like, that's also what I was expecting.
Put the other headphones on because I got good splitters.
He kept the same cadence except towards the end. You know what I'm saying? I understood by listening to it where he was going from the build up, and also the other person that was on the track. He had to complement that. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I took that in the part. Okay, the other person on the track, he complimented that and really didn't spaz until the end. He really
when he should have been mixing up the spazzing of the
exactly. What he should have did was just spazzed on his own, let dude come in on his own flow, and then spazzed again and let dude come in on his own flow. Then that would have broke up the whole monotony of it. I totally dig what you're saying, bro. I know what.
And that's where my big point is usually, and the people miss it. Where a tune could be taken from a 6 or a 5 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10 by just switching the variety through the tune. Yeah. Show what you've got throughout the tune. Do you know what I mean? That's all it takes.
Yeah, I know it takes.
I like how James reviews some music, man.
Yeah, I know what he means though.
Listen, I've been doing this. I know I look like a guy, right? I'm just a guy from the UK, but I've been doing music since I'm 28 now. Nice. I've been doing music since I was like 15. I got kicked out of school and sent to a place. Literally said, "What do you want to do?" And he was like, "I want to do football and I want to do music." So they sent me to a studio, and I used to do my own beats and everything like that. And that's how I become a producer. And like at the age of 15, like obviously you make mistakes and that's where I'm at now. I've made a lot of mistakes and I know a lot of shit now. I've worked with a lot of people. Do you know what I mean?
All right. So for those of y'all that don't know James, this is my first time meeting him.
I see his perspective on everything that he's saying.
Right, I like what he says, and I like it because
he's been on point exactly at everything that he's been saying, and his score is legitimate as far as where it is, because on first impressions, when motherfuckers hear you, that's what it is, and that you trying to reach the fucking world, bro.
That's what I'm trying to give it the perspective of a UK person. If I heard that song,
world with your music, when you make fucking music, you should be thinking about trying to reach the world. Fuck your hood, fuck just your general northeast area or wherever the fuck you from. You should be trying to reach the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers everywhere want to spin your shit. Like that shit is legit.
No, and from James' perspective, it shows he got knowledge behind the shit. Where like me and Knox, I don't got to question what Knox got going on. Me and Knox worked together for years now, and plus I know he got years beyond that experience as well as he does with me. But with James, I will let y'all know I met James through RO. What's your relationship with RO? How did you meet?
We've literally. I had another friend. His name's Andrew, and basically, I used to go to his house. We used to just chill out and that, and then he knew him, and that was like 3 years ago or something like that. And then we just got on music because we knew we both liked music. And as you know, Ro's that type of guy. He'll come into your chat and he'll come in. So basically, he was on to me all the time. Do you want to do music? Do you want to do music? You know what I mean? So we ended up doing just loads of projects together, and then just became mates off it and everything like that. And it's just built to what it is now. Do you know what I mean? Getting different ideas and trying to just make our music work and give everybody what the problem is where I'm from. I don't know if it's the same in America, but there's people don't help each other where I'm from. It's more like people criticize each other, hate on each other, and the trouble is what I want to do, or what I bet you want to do as well, is bring people together, criticize, but not in the way that you're saying it's shit. There's small changes to tracks you can make, and they'll bang compared to what they are now. Do you understand what I mean? And if
that's exactly why we built the community the way we have, is to make sure people ain't sugarcoating nothing.
Right.
Being stern with each other, but at the end of the day, it's an opinion. And like I say all the time, we the only motherfucking review show with facts. And I say that from a very strong standpoint.
That's what I'm saying. But before you give some facts, I'm gonna say this. Overall, by watching this show, and I'm gonna tell you right now, from being in as long as I've been in, game ain't free. You understand what I'm saying? The shit that you learn on this show is not free. This is the type of shit that you got to pay for. This is the type of shit that you pay for somebody to listen to your music and say, yo, this is what it is, and this is what you need to do. And I'm talking about PR, marketing teams, A&R reps, motherfuckers like that, the way you going in and paying them motherfuckers thousands of dollars. And
right, the difference is we're doing it in front of you and in front of other people.
This shit is free game that we give y'all. You understand what I'm saying? This is that is the total fucking difference, bro.
Not just that, the price of having this many opinions at once who know what they're talking about, the difference of opinion is you can't match that price. It costs hundreds of dollars, literally, wouldn't it? To get that expertise, it would.
It does. That's what I'm saying. This shit is free game, bro. Like in order to pay for the shit that you get in here, in order to get the shit you get in here, and telling you critiques on how to do your music and take this DB down and do shit like that. Motherfuckers pay people to tell them that.
Hundreds of dollars.
Big fucking money, bro.
Hundreds.
Big. You dig what I'm saying? So this shit ain't no joke. Take this shit for credit.
Believe me, it showed we really do care about artists, man. Because I'm an artist still to this day. I don't release music anymore that much, but still to this day I record and I make sure I do. And when I do it, I make sure it's at the best level of quality I could possibly do. I'll let you know that right now. So I've made a lot of mistakes throughout the time of me taking the artistry serious. I want to steer people away from, legitimately. Like when I started doing this, that was my biggest thing, is just steering people away from the mistakes I made. Because I know how much time I spent during that mistake process. I've spent not just months, but years of time in a loop of making the same mistakes and overwhelming myself when it comes down to audio engineer aspect of it. And as an artist, like the fucking hook thing, like there's so many things I touch on from different aspects of just mistakes that I've made, that I never just touch that like, oh, I made that mistake. I've gone through it too. Because I hate comparing, I've done it too. I did that too. You rarely hear me say that shit, right? But when I'm talking about something, normally it's from a first person perspective. I've seen that shit. Right. I've dealt with that shit. I did that shit. I did the same mistake over and over and over again. So when you see me get frustrated with you, that's what it is.
That's why I say, man, ultimately, man, this shit is a business and game ain't free. You know what I'm saying? So the shit that you get here, it kind of is free. It's free.
It is
You know,
free
all
here.
you gotta do is tune in because you can listen to other people's shit and get your free spins.
It's
on
not
each
free because
other
we asking
people's
for
shit.
your time. You gonna
Yeah,
sit here, you gonna be
exactly.
patient
But
with us. We
that's
gonna
what
be
I'm
patient
saying,
with
though.
you.
Yeah. Time is precious, but you know, you gonna be spending time and money the motherfuckers to get the kind of shit that you get here, bro. I'm just being 100%, bro, because I done did it. I did it. You know what I'm saying? I come from a different era, my dudes, where if y'all don't understand, where it wasn't easy to just buy a laptop, a recording program, and a mic and record yourself, my nigga. You had to go somewhere and record yourself because if you didn't, you were spending 50,000 at least just to start your studio. So I come from a different fucking era. You dig what I'm saying? And I spent 300 and something dollars an hour of time just to record. Like it's not like that now. It's totally different. That's what I mean. Like game ain't free. You know what I'm saying? This shit's a fucking business. Type of shit you get here, you ain't gonna get
That's
nowhere
exactly
else.
why we incorporate in the business aspect in everything that we do. That's exactly why when you get played on Slap Radio, you do get motherfucking paid for it. When the royalty checks come in quarterly, you gonna see money in that bitch from us.
Right.
From these spins you getting right here. You're going to see that. We made sure to take these extra precautions. We not the same. I've been saying, Smooth, how long I've been saying we do this shit different?
But we do this shit way different, bro.
A year. Year and some change. We do it different. You don't get the same thing from other people.
And that's what I said. Thanks to the new year, man. And I want to thank Deuce for bringing me aboard on this shit, man.
My
because
God. My
shit
brother.
was really, you know what I'm saying? This shit really a blessing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I never thought that me, you know what I'm saying? Like I never really got into that. You know what I'm saying? Just rating other people's music and doing whatever. Like I listen to people's music and just guys that would come into my studio and record and I would tell them what they need to do and help them. You know what I'm saying? And
Listen, let me interrupt you. That's exactly me. That's exactly what I do. I've recorded so many people through my time. That's where my knowledge has come from.
Right.
Just giving them advice. That's literally, and so many different styles you hear and everything. You get to hear music, and once you got the music ear, that you can't get like I said, price on it. You can't get a price on a music ear. Once you hear it, once you know how music is mixed, and like you mentioned before about EQs and all the mastering and everything. Listen, once you know, you know, and it's a different.
It's like riding a bike.
It's a different.
I always say
skill.
that.
It's like a skill, isn't it? It's like a mechanic or something like that. It's a skill. It's definitely a skill, 100%, and it's through experience of hearing so many different artists through time.
And it's a great time to get in. I will say this too. It's a great time to get in the mix of your own music because there's a lot of programs and plugins that make it very accessible
from what it was
and
back in the day,
understandable.
wow.
Yes.
Look,
So many free ones and everything like that. Wow.
I tell everybody that even comes to record with me, bro, because I ain't a dickhead. I'll be like, yo, get yourself a mic, get yourself this nigga. You can.
We can still do business.
That's why I said you can send me the shit to just mix it, bro. Like that's the only thing that you need.
There's no sense
Literally,
in even
you
having
just
like
spend-
big built studios, and there's no
Yeah,
sense
like-
in it.
yeah,
You only
like,
need a certain
bro.
amount of sound treated space, a proper mic, and go ahead, take off, bro. And that's this is the community we're gonna learn how to do that shit. We don't just when me and Knox take in a fucking service and we do a mix for somebody, we more than at the end of the day, we'd rather that you sit in a video chat with us and we could pull your project up on screen and go over the fundamentals of what we're doing. I'm not going to tell you everything. I'm not going to go in depth on everything, but I will make sure that you learn the fundamentals of what you need to know going into your future project. It's going to save you time. Your workflow is going to get faster. Go ahead and go ahead and set a session with me and Knox for it's. You don't even get one engineer. You get me and Knox filter. You know how we work. There's a lot of shit that I like and know how to work shit that he doesn't really necessarily like to do. And there's a lot of shit and fundamentals that he really focuses on that I'm like, you know what? I have better ways of handling it. You go through two filters of like pure experience. Not only that, we sit there and we teach you. It's not like you go to a studio. In a studio, it ain't going to be the same. That's how I had to learn. Pay for many, many, many sessions and sit there and stare over somebody's shoulder and watch what the fuck is going on.
And listen, your friends are always going to tell you you're good, and this is why you need places like this to tell you legitly what needs changing, what maybe would sound better, blah, 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 innit? Exactly like that, because your friends are always going to say, yeah, that's sick, yeah, big up, whatever. They're always going to comment on your shit, like it, whatever.
Yeah, RO, to work on your phone. I need you. I want you to get on here, bro. Hold on. Let me. I said I was gonna share the link for the.
I heard him say hello, but then nothing popped up. I expected him to pop up into the stream, but he never came in.
Hold on, I'm gonna share it again. Let me share the link again. This link is good for anybody that wants to join the call. We're gonna get back to the music. I'm gonna wait for Knox to get back here. I'll play a beat. I'll play a beat that I've actually been working on. Well, one that I just finished mastering. I know I have a few new ones.
See, I was trying to make it yesterday.
I got a few new bangers. Yeah. Hold on, you're gonna like this one.
You know what happens if I like it, right?
Yeah. It's your beat, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Look at that fucking, yeah. Let's go. Knox is back.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Knox
Where's
is
your sandwich?
back.
Where's the sandwich? Where's the sandwich? Where's the sandwich?
He got pizza. Yeah, you would, motherfucker. You
Pick
would.
up the sandwich.
You let us down tonight, Knox.
What, man? I ain't into the sandwich, man. Fuck you, man. What's wrong with the way I would say sandwich, man? Sandwich, man. Sandwich, man. Sandwich, man. I ain't into the sandwich, man. Fuck you, man. What's wrong with the way I would say sandwich, man? Sandwich, man. Sandwich, man. I ain't into the sandwich, man. Fuck you, man. What's wrong with the way I would say sandwich?
It gets better every fucking time, I swear to God. That's a great drop, Knox. That's a great drop.
Oi, you need a clip of that song playing as he's eating the sandwich. That's what the clip should be, literally repeating as the song plays.
In reverse. Like you could like spit the fucking bite back to the sandwich.
Man.
I'm doing it. Don't eat another fucking sandwich on live, Knox, 'cause I'm getting the highlight. Don't do it.
You gotta watch what you say on this review show.
I'll go back to an old episode on Facebook and find
Right,
him
you
eating a
made me
sandwich.
sample, right?
And cut
You
that
made a
bitch.
sample and put on a dubstep tune.
Oh, bro, he's gonna be the only fucking meme. I got RO coming in. RO stepping into the motherfucking chat, man.
What happened to T? Well, yeah, he disappeared.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh, I've never
Got
heard
too
of him.
drunk.
T got too fucked up, right?
Every
T
time he
got too
said sip,
fucked up.
every time he said sip, he been sipping out the fucking bottle.
Nigga, well, we wasn't saying sip. He was sipping off the fucking bottle. What do you mean? You see that
Make
joint
yourself
was
a
demolished.
drink, T, for the side.
Nigga, that joint was just small. Nigga, he had it when we started. The joint was almost full. Nigga,
On
what
God.
you talking about?
On God. RO in the building. Yes, RO.
What's the quality like? Does it look alright?
Yeah, it's alright.
fine,
It's
bro.
alright.
What you checking to see if your teeth is clean? Motherfucker.
Shit. As long as you can hear me anyway, that's still good.
No, but love, my guys, man. Let's go.
Yes,
What you think about the Sandwich Man track, RO?
What's that, bro?
Rate the Sandwich track, the Sandwich Man track for me one time. Think about Sandwich Man.
The drum and bass one.
Yeah, the Sandwich
Oh,
Man
the drum
drop.
and bass one. I listen. It was pretty fucking crazy, that tune, to be fair. I was listening to it before. You know what, though? The way it started off, actually, like, I thought it was going to be some next level rap beat. It sounded sick.
Switch over and completely knocks about sandwiches. All right.
Yeah,
Did you?
Listen, I've not been here long, but on this live stream, I think we need a sandwich announcement every time he comes in. We need to know what's on the sandwich. We need to know what base it's got. We need to know the bread. We need to know, we need to know that. We need to know the sides. We need to know everything.
What type of bread are they using? Is it rye?
We need to know the quality.
Oh, they got a rye sandwich. Huh?
You get me? A little sandwich time. Sandwich announcement.
Oh, it's gonna turn into a thing. It absolutely is for all 2021. We riding that out.
I'm sorry, man. I do eat a
Riding
lot
that
of
out.
sandwiches, man. What do you want me to do?
Just announce it every single
I'm the
time.
Earl. I'm the Earl of Sandwich, dog. I'm the Earl of Sandwich, dog. What you want to do? You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Yo, the fact that Knox had no idea that shit was happening the entire time makes it so much better. And legitimately, Knox, I spent about an hour. I already had the DMB drop. That's the drop you heard from fucking months ago. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just throw a vocal over that. I didn't want to make a whole new production for it, but I was like, fuck it, I'll just throw it on that drop. And then when I was like, yeah, I really want you to pay attention to this synth, because I have that large synth build. I'm like, let me get him really invested in this. And then
drop the sandwich, man.
Oh, it's funny. And the quality of fucking shit that he sent me, it was recorded over Discord. It was so bad. And I'm so glad it's as good quality as it is. It's not good, but it's doable, and that's fucking hilarious.
Dude, did you actually make the beat?
What you said, Aura?
Did you actually make that?
Yeah, I made that. Yeah. Well, all right, so we
Wow.
made that earlier. Knox got tricked into talking about sandwiches because T told him, like, all right, so I'm gonna let me set the tone for
Break
this
it down
again.
again, just in case.
I'm gonna break it all the way down
Ahead.
again before we start back in the reviews. I'm gonna break it all the way down again. Knox been eating sandwiches on the review since he started doing the reviews. He'll disappear for like 5 minutes and come back. Not even. He's really quick with it. This is one thing I will say. If I was gonna score his time to make a fucking peanut butter and jelly, it's minimal.
It's miraculous, dog.
This is why I don't eat peanut butter and jellies. It takes me too fucking long to do the whole process. So it takes me longer to make the bitch than it does for me to eat it. I'm not cool. I'm good. So, oh God. So Knox would like disappear for about a minute 30, pop back up with a sandwich. And since then, he's just been talking about, you know what I mean, his sandwiches. And every time he says sandwich, it's funny. I don't know why. Go ahead, Knox. Go ahead, talk about your sandwich, bro.
What's wrong with sandwiches, dog? I
Why
love
I say
sandwiches,
sandwich?
man.
So every time he says sandwich, it's funny, right?
What's
So
wrong
earlier,
with sandwiches, man? Like what?
Guess who's back?
Right. So earlier, we're in Discord, and it's me, T, and Knox, and we're all working on separate projects. We all have shit to do. We're working on things. But Knox be the one to mute everybody, so he can't even hear us, right? So me and T are in there, and out of nowhere, T goes, I'm like, where Knox at? I come back from taking a piss. I'm like, where the fuck Knox at? He's like, I don't know, probably making a sandwich. And the way he said it was exactly like Knox. I'm like, yo. I was like, T, please go record that shit and send me the fucking clip. So he goes to do it. As he's doing it, I send Knox a message, like a PM straight to him. And he pops back up in Discord talking about, oh, I just muted y'all. So I'm sitting there dicking around talking about, oh, you gonna mute us out here in the streets? And I'm fucking with Knox. At the same time, T's brilliant as fuck. Goes, fuck that, I'm not gonna record it myself. He's recording it while this is happening, but hears us. He's muted on Discord. So he hears us talking, and he comes back, and he's like, Knox, what was you doing, making a sandwich? And baits Knox into talking about sandwiches. It was beautiful. And as it's happening, you hear us laughing. In that first clip, you hear me and T just laughing. I know what he's doing. He's baiting him into talking about sandwiches, and Knox is just feeding into it. 1,000% feeding into it. And I'm like, fucking beautiful. So T disappears for a minute, and then Knox disappears back, goes back to what he's doing, and I'm hoping T did what I thought he did. Don't you know T show back up? Knox has us muted. He can't hear us talking. We're talking about the shit the whole time. He can't hear us. He's in the chat and can't hear us.
Right.
So he sends me the loop, and I just work it over a drop that I already fucking had. I'm going to play it one more time. But now that y'all know the backstory, I hope this is more funny to y'all. After this, we're
Basically,
jumping back
it
into
was
the
all to
reviews.
set him up to put him in a sample.
Yes, and then I waited to start the show.
That's
and
what
be
the
like,
whole
Knox,
setup was.
I got it too. I need you to hear this tune, bro. I've been working on this synth real bad. I got Knox invested, listening to this long intro, invested, and then all of a sudden he hears himself talking about a sandwich.
This actually sounds sick at the start, though.
Yeah, this is a sick tune at the start. It is. Could drop into anything now.
I can see what he's doing with it. He's started this big tune this, and then all of a sudden.
God, I'm so invested in the build.
Fucking sandwich. What, man? I ain't eating no sandwich, man. Fuck you, man. What's wrong with the way I would say sandwich, man? Sandwich, man. Sandwich, man. Sandwich, man. I ain't eating no sandwich, man. Fuck you, man. What's wrong with the way I would say sandwich, man? Sandwich, man. Sandwich, man. I ain't eating no sandwich, man. Fuck you, man. What's wrong with the way I would say sandwich?
So I legitimately worked on that bitch for about an hour with Knox in the fucking chat with me. I had no idea I was working on it, and I was so careful.
An hour of your life.
Yeah. Yo,
on a sandwich
we got my
tune,
man
you
in
get
the
me?
build. Knox,
That's
please
how
tell me you
committed
see
we are.
We
around
got
here.
2/3 of fish cakes in the building right now. 2/3 of fish cakes in the building right now.
What the fuck is wrong with the way I say sandwich, man?
How you guys?
Happy New Year!
Yeah. Well, from London, Happy New Year.
Make sure you get my cup. Yeah.
Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year.
I love that man camera.
Crazy.
His
Yo.
camera's next level, ain't it?
Hey.
I'm buying it. I don't care how much.
Yeah. It zooms in and shit. It like fades and shit.
It's fucking beautiful, bro. I'm buying that camera. I don't give a fuck how much it costs me.
Yeah, I have to admit, he's got a pretty sick setup, Deuce, to be fair. He's got a good setup,
The
man.
setup's great, but I fucking cheapskated my camera.
Not even a lot, honestly. Get your camera second hand. It'll be about $300, I bet.
All right, but say less. Send me the link.
I will do.
All right, we're gonna jump back into
Shut
the
your mouth
process.
and
I do
just
want
send
my
me the
man to
link.
introduce. Can we get him to Mr. Business himself is in the motherfucking building. I don't know if Knox even caught it yet.
I see Mr. Business back
Mr.
there.
Business is in the building
fucking
himself.
Bobby in the building. What's up, man? Yo, my man, you my guy, yo. Real, hell yeah, real rap, bro. You my guy. Don't say shit. You ain't gotta say nothing, man. That the fucking instrument speak for itself, bro. There you go. That's right.
Yo, what I want to know, honestly, Andre, do you guys have an amp set up? Can he rip something? Can he just rip a solo for us live? I'll set that up for later. If you could set that up for like an hour or even like a half an hour from now, that'd be fucking beautiful.
We can show you something we're working on. I'm sure we can.
Boom.
There you go, man.
We got a cool little vibe going. Something different.
Hey,
we can do that. I can get to get his amp and he can play it.
Is that possible? Really? All right, so let me know. Let me know what type of timestamp you're looking at. We're gonna start the reviews back up, and then we're gonna make a spot for y'all to just fucking go crazy.
We send you another song on Cash App.
Oh man,
we gotta support you guys, man. Man, this is good shit.
I appreciate you guys.
Man, I love you guys, man. I dig y'all sound, man. I love everything that y'all do. For real. Y'all and what my man said, Jay, was on point, man. Y'all bring me back to a time, man. Every time I hear y'all songs, y'all bring me back to a time. It's fucking like, and then that Generation song made me fucking really into you guys. Like, I understand why you guys make this kind of music because you're right. You're fucking 100% right, bro. Like, it's awesome. Like, it brings everything that y'all make brings me back to a time period. It's like, yo, this shit is nice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It has like quality, doesn't it? Like that actual, like polished, like it sounds like how it should sound. If you know,
for the type of music, bro.
The type of music, exactly the sentence. I was about to end it with the type of music.
For instance, the track that they sent in yesterday, I said I don't know if y'all was looking for that sound, but if y'all was, that was perfect because it was kind of hot. But I was like, yo,
that's it. That's what we're trying to do. It's like old school,
80s hair band music was kind of hot in sound. You understand what I'm saying? So I said, if you was trying to achieve that sound, that is fucking perfect because it sounds just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I go back and I'm like, okay, listen to the rest of y'all music. I understand what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, and that Generation song just capped it off for me. Like, so I know what to expect from y'all. I expect generational fucking music that's going to bring me back to a time period. It's like, I'm in a fucking time capsule, bro. This shit is awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Shut your eyes, Top of the Pops, 1995.
And the videos capping almost.
Top of the Pops, bro.
Right. And the videos capping off. I don't even know anything about Top of the Pops. That's what you were saying. Like, I know what y'all saying is Top of the Pop charts. I don't know anything about that.
Top of the Pops was
I
big,
can
man.
fucking guarantee that's what y'all guys, y'all have that aura about you. It's just like, yo, this is what we do, and we're real unique. We're gonna bring you to a time. I feel like I'm in a time capsule, and it really captivates me. It does, bro. It does.
100%.
It really does.
That's what I like, man. That's it. So bring it back to the modern, but with the old school. That's what we're trying, man.
Right,
fish cake sound, man.
No, and I'm telling you, that's really unique, and that's very, and that's not. It's not too often people do that with original music. People do that and they remake music, but they don't do it with original fucking music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's very rare to do that and be like,
that's the uniqueness of it.
Yeah,
that's the USP of it. That's the unique selling point of the tune.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
That it's you doing it now. Where if you heard that now, it's a 50-year-old doing it, but it's not. It's a younger person doing it.
Exactly. The new song. We got a video ready in probably about 2 weeks. So the one I sent you now is one we're doing a video on. You know, it's pretty cool. We're flying across London. You know, that's a little bit of foresight. You see it.
Yeah.
So this is the one we sent you now.
Why
little bit of a sneak peek.
Two cameras look crazy.
Sneak peek. For New Year's, man. For New Year's.
Word.
That backdrop is mental, isn't it? Like that backdrop is like.
I went and said smooth in the middle. I got two cameras now, so I figured.
Knox's background is mental, and so is fucking Andres. Honestly, it's mental.
Dude, man, you gotta watch the end of our video. Watch it when you got time. Have a look at our last video. This was fucking brilliant. He almost killed himself.
Yeah, it was fucking brilliant because it was so natural. It's so you got. That's why I dig. That's you. I love personability in fucking music. I don't care. Like, I really do. Like, you can capture me if you're yourself in your music and bring individuality. Like, that captures me. If I can like feel like listen to your music, I fucking know you as a human being.
Real recognize real, innit? Real
oh my God, real. Yo, like
real will recognize it.
And real, I'll be trying to explain people that in like hip hop is okay, like because hip hop was based off of, and definitely like the 90s era where I come from, and 80s, late 80s, 90s is like bar heavy. So like you gotta really fucking rap. If you didn't really fucking rap, you have to be really personable. You understand what I'm saying? So like bringing that character to, and I'll be trying to relate to it, like listen to other type of music and then you'll understand what I'm saying. Because it's not like the verbal complexity is there, but they're personable. It's them. You can't fucking like, if I was that's what I said. I know if I was to meet you, man, we'll have a fucking blast, bro.
We would have a
by your music. I would, you know what I'm saying? Like
we'll smoke some of the shit you lot smoking.
Right, exactly. Like I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I just know just by your music, and you know what I'm saying. So like, and it's not enough people in hip hop that do that. People simply like follow a format and just tend to go what other people are doing and not be personable. You know what I'm saying? So like,
listen, man, we film all our own stuff. This is all us, not only the music, the videos. We do all. Obviously, you can tell we do it ourselves. It's got the comedy factor.
I love it.
Man. We're just having fun, man.
I know, man, because that's who y'all are, man, and that's what I'm saying. You can never go wrong
portraying yourself to the public. You can't go fucking wrong. People,
I agree,
like
man.
you. People are gonna fucking hate you, or they're gonna love you. But either way, you're gonna bring publicity. You understand what I'm saying? And people tend, and definitely in hip hop, like I said, they tend to put a mask over and try to be someone else instead of being them fucking selves.
Listen, one problem with America, I have listened when we're in the UK and we listen, we think a lot of them sound the same, and that's the problem. A lot of them like the vibe of a song or the way that the rhythm is, or a floor, or the cadence. When really, I'm a bar heavy guy, and you have to have some bars in there. You have to be personable, like the guy saying. It has to be personal to you. You can't be just chatting shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To put it on blunt terms, you can't just be saying anything, and that's what a lot sounds to me from America. The production's there a lot of the time, yeah. The mastering's there. They've got the floor and everything, but it's just the bars. It's just the same. It's the floor will be the same.
You know what? I hate to cut y'all off in the mid conversation. I really hate to cut y'all off in mid conversation. Some dope shit. But I definitely want to get the tunes pumping again.
Do it. Let's get
rating. We all back in the building. Can we get the tunes pumping again?
PayPal.
Fishgate's got the PayPal in. They want to play that. Let's get it.
Happy New Year to fucking everybody as well.
We are in the middle of the skip line right now. The skip line is not ended, which is definitely why I want to start pumping these records too. One thing I want to say real quick is you guys know how we normally take these shows. Me and Knox go really in depth on these records. We're not gonna do that as much. It's not gonna be as in depth. We're really gonna Knox. We have to keep it light from this point forward. We gotta get through some records. I want everybody to really touch on some high points, some low points. We'll try to touch base a little bit, spend some time on it, but I don't want too much time spent on each record. I want to kind of keep the bitch moving. So we do got another record from Cosby. Speaking of bars, I'm sure you about to get what you was just asking for. I'll let you know this.
Can I just quickly say as well, Cosby, most consistent guy I've seen on SlapRadio, man. 5 million, man. I'm saying Cosby's the most consistent guy I've seen on here on SlapRadio.
RO would know. RO's been fucking with us for a very long time. And if you guys don't know, James and RO are who makes up the J&R reviews. We got both of them in the building right now. So I do want you guys to go ahead and let them know, bro. You guys know I support you guys 1,000%, especially RO. You know this. Go ahead, shout your shit out real quick, bro. I want people to make sure they follow your shit, man.
Yeah, so we're just on Facebook at the minute, just as down as JR Reviews. So if you feel you want to come and start getting your music out in the UK, happily come and join the group over here, man.
Yep. And guys, I want you guys to know.
It's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9:30 UK time. That's when it is. That's when our shows are.
And I will let y'all know anybody in the US, they about 5 hours ahead of us.
We'll send you some stuff so you can see the real fish cakes.
There you go.
I appreciate
these guys. I tell you, 1,000%. RO especially been rocking with us for a very long time, so you know anything you do, I'm supporting. At the end of the day, like I said, I just met James today, but I know he reviews music pretty fucking professional.
From music, but James, I just met you today.
But listen, if you can hear where I am, I'm the producer, yeah.
Okay,
I'm the recorder.
Okay. So we need to.
He's the artist. You understand?
So I need to work with you then. Me and you need to exchange information.
You understand that's the difference between me and RO. RO's like a vibe guy, where he's like a floor. He likes the floor of things and everything. Like he's an artist, innit? I'm producer. I like to know the mix of things. I like to know what your beats like. I want to hear bars. You get what I'm saying? That's where I come from.
And I want to tell you guys too, firsthand, real quick, is me and Knox are putting together. You guys are, especially Ari, you know me. I'm putting together a music review network. We're gonna work with about 3 or 4 shows. Nothing crazy, just a few. But to get where we can have benefits cycle around the multiple shows, that'd be great. I'm only dealing with guys that are fucking with OBS. I'm not dealing with no phone fucking review shows. I'll tell you that flat the fuck out. But I do have, besides you, I have one other show that if he continues to do what he wants to do, I'll probably pull him on. And then the third slot is still kind of in the air. So if you guys do want that slot, you know, or
100%, man.
Yo,
I'm keen.
Hey, definitely get with me though on anything though.
I agree, and I think that's the way forward. Exactly what people are doing here when they send the music in. That's what we should do when we connect. That's what other people should do as well. Like when they collab with each other, who are in the chat and everything like that. You understand what I mean? It's all about that. Make each other better. We can all do better every single fucking time we do anything in life. You can always do better on it, and it's about having the people that will actually tell you what's actually going on with the knowledge rather than fucking someone telling you you're good. So
if you guys don't know, I'll make sure I'll share it out first thing in the morning. I can't promise I will tonight. First thing in the morning, I will share the link. If you guys ain't searching for it right now, it's cool. I'll share it first thing in the morning to the Facebook page. You guys will know where to go follow these guys at and be able to share. Because they go live. If you're in the U.S., they live a little bit earlier. Honestly, it works out perfect. They're live a little bit earlier because for their time, that's prime time. But for us, it's like noon, like afternoon. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's jump into it, man. Cosby,
do it.
The tune's up, man.
Let's go.
Let's get the tunes going, yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna share the Zoom fucking call link again for anybody that wants to join in.
Hey. Riding around blowing smoke out the window. Got some dough, what you tryna get into? All my niggas, they looking official. Kicking game, but this shit ain't jujitsu. I ain't seen my whole gang in a minute. Ain't no one in my lane when I'm in it. How you ballin' when you in a rental? That be making your shit look suspenseful. Riding around blowing smoke out the window. Got some dough, what you tryna get into? All my niggas, they looking official. Kicking game, but this shit ain't jujitsu. I ain't seen my whole gang in a minute. Ain't no one in my lane when I'm in it. How you ballin' when you in a rental? That be making your shit look suspenseful. I'ma make them all hate me again. Man, these little niggas hate when I win. I'm just focused on making some M's. I ain't focused on making new friends. I got niggas who ride with the stick. If you talking that shit, you get hit. If you flashing that shit, you a lick. If you blink, then I'm taking your bitch. And you know I ain't trusting nobody. And that's why I don't fuck with nobody. You don't pay for the verse and I'm sorry. That's when I gotta exit the party. And that's why I don't come around certain niggas, all they do is talk. I'm Drew Hill to these bitches, gotta jump and tell me what you want, never been a front. Facts, I ain't gotta perpetrate, always been the same. Other niggas hate, caught up in the game, we in different lanes, we are not the same. Other niggas lame, I don't want the fame, cause I don't got time for the fake shit. I've been on a roll and I ain't miss. Other niggas mad cause they ain't this. Riding around blowing smoke out the window. Got some dough, what you tryna get into? All my niggas, they looking official. Kicking game, but this shit ain't jujitsu. I ain't seen my whole gang in a minute. Ain't no one in my lane when I'm in it. How you ballin' when you in a rental? That be making your shit look suspenseful. Riding around blowing smoke out the window. Got some dough, what you tryna get into? All my niggas, they looking official. Kicking game, but this shit ain't jujitsu. I ain't seen my whole gang in a minute. Ain't no one in my lane when I'm in it. How you ballin' when you in a rental? That be making your shit look suspenseful. Look, I only fuck with the bros. About this money, can't fuck with you hoes. Look, man, this is the life that I chose. Quit my job just to go on the road. Swear these niggas can't hang with me now. About my daughters, I'm making them proud. Zari in the booth, she watching me now. She saying, daddy, better make this one count. They love my song cause I be making them bounce. Hit my connect, I said, weigh me an ounce. I'm the only one that's claiming the crown. I'm the best, but they mad when I say it out loud. Everybody, they can put their money on me, and I bet I win it. Crown is on me, bet you niggas never get it. I be on the blocks, you niggas never visit. And I ain't even a street nigga, never been it. But these niggas all gon' respect me. Give me check, please, but you niggas couldn't check me. Blowing up a phone while your girlfriend neck me. Sitting home alone, Joe Pesci. Been a fuck ago ever since you niggas met me. Got these hoes all on my Wayne like Gretzky. I'm always right, I ain't never been a lefty. I gave you multiple choices not to test me. Riding around blowing smoke out the window. Got some dough, what you tryna get into? All my niggas, they looking official. Kicking game, but this shit ain't jujitsu. I ain't seen my whole gang in a minute. Ain't no one in my lane when I'm in it. How you ballin' when you in a rental? That be making your shit look suspenseful. Riding around blowing smoke out the window. Got some dough, what you tryna get into? All my niggas, they looking official. Kicking game, but this shit ain't jujitsu. I ain't seen my whole gang in a minute. Ain't no one in my lane when I'm in it. How you ballin' when you in a rental? That be making your shit look suspenseful.
Stop trying to trick me with the last couple bars, man. Don't do that, man. You gotta give me all of it, man. He tried to get me with the last couple
It's
bars.
fine.
with
My
the
problem is it
whole-
lasted.
listen.
He ran
Last
4
couple
minutes,
bars,
Knox.
the last couple bars. No, nigga, I heard the whole shit. What are you talking about? I was here. I was just outside this fucking screen, nigga.
I know what
can't-
I'm saying though is he ran 4 minutes. So you talk about the last couple bars. You could have just cut it short.
Yeah, he could have cut it short, but at the same
He ran
time,
4
like,
minutes, man. We want to talk hot pockets. Can we talk hot pockets?
But and at the same time, the last couple bars was the only thing that was the Joe Pesci joint, the line, and it was what the fuck? It was another line.
It was a
Goddamn,
flow. It was a flow vibey record though. That wasn't.
Flow vibe record. Like you didn't give me enough.
He do that enough, Knox. You don't need to do that every fucking time, Knox.
Ah, yes, he does.
No, he
man.
don't, bro.
Because
no, he
this is a record to me that where if I'm outside perspective, and I'm gonna tell you, like I know his work. You understand?
Bro, as a lyricist, let me. I'm not. I hate to cut people off.
like that.
No, stop it. I hate to cut people off, bro. But from a lyricist perspective, bro, I know what it's like to try to capture new motherfuckers' attention when you just go on bars with people and they ain't catching them. It's rough. So to do these records is not a bad idea. You want to capture that new audience that might start to give your other bars a fucking second chance because they, even though he makes them digestible, they'll still go over a motherfucker's head, bro.
Nah,
Me and you take it different the same way I take it different because it's easily digestible. Same way I think a lot of people in this fucking chat in the car right now take it.
But see, that's the problem.
He don't need every record to go fucking bananas, bro.
It's not even that you gotta go bananas, bro. It's that you can't have that mind frame because you, like I said, you always gotta be personable and you always have.
And he does that. You don't think you all right? So check this out, Knox. Say I played that record. You don't think you knew it was Cosby?
I know it was Cosby because I know his voice, I know his flow, I know how he does his structures.
So how you gonna say it's not personable?
No, because that's him as
if that's what makes us if that's what makes somebody's personality
what
up.
I'm saying is being personable is like that's him as being personable. Him is doing that.
You just want him to want him to kill shit every
I don't want him to kill shit. I don't want him to give me every line like that. You understand what I'm saying? But you can't have the whole song like that and then at the end just do that. You gotta dib and dab it in between. You understand what I'm saying? And to me, and definitely like hearing your music, like I understood everything that you were saying. It may go over some people's head, but
it
for
will.
somebody that's like me, it's not going to go over my head. Like all them, the last two lines that you said was like, yeah, that was something would go over my head. You understand what I'm saying? Like if I wasn't into bars, that would go over my head.
But you judging the whole entire record off the last two bars, Knox, when it was a 4-minute record, and he could have just cut a good 45 seconds off that bitch, and it would have just been a vibe.
It still wouldn't have been that, bro. It still wouldn't have been that because I heard him do better. This was like, to me, and I'm gonna be honest, as far as like a lot of other Cosby records, this was a filler record. This whole record was a filler record until the last two bars that he did, where he had that.
But you can't say filler record when for another person that would be a banger.
Yeah,
because if we're judging, we judging on a scale of Cosby.
Listen, I can say that because I know what he's capable of, and he got to stop trying to do that. He got to sprinkle that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Don't have records where it's totally like that. You got to sprinkle that shit in and there because that's you. Don't try to dumb it down for your audience.
I don't know what Knox is talking about. I know what it's like to try to fucking communicate with that fucking shit, but I'm gonna let Knox finish. But all I'm saying is,
fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave.
Hey man, look, I'm sorry, man. I'm just being real because I know what he's capable of. You dig what I'm saying? And to me, that just wasn't like for the type of record that it was, and definitely when he has them Phil Vent records that's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I had no problem with that one, to be honest with you, Max. I actually enjoyed it. Yeah, the only thing that I had a problem with is that it was 3 minutes and 45 seconds. It could have been shorter. Like 3 minutes, 3 minutes 15. But to be honest with you, I absolutely love the record. I love the hook. I love the message that he was putting in it.
Yep. And subconsciously, you saying that 3 minutes and 45 seconds and 4 minutes is long because subconsciously he wasn't giving you enough throughout it.
No, that's not the thing. That's not the thing.
And that's the reason why you're complaining
the thing
about
is, not everybody. I'm not complaining. That's the thing. Just listen to this. Listen to this, Knox.
Right.
Because now. Not everybody's attention span is the same. Maybe people don't have almost 4 minutes.
You keep people interested throughout the whole attention span.
He did keep me interested. But I'm saying, I'm not speaking just for me. I'm speaking for there's many people in this world that their attention span is not that long. You feel me? And tell me I'm lying. Is your attention? Are you gonna sit down for 4 or 5 minutes if you have 3 minutes, 4 minutes of when maybe you're on a break for work and you're trying to hear something before going in? Come on, bro.
Personally,
that's what I'm saying. And then he gives you taste. He gives you like little flavors here and there. And you're telling me that this didn't catch your attention? This caught my attention out of nowhere. Yo, he came out of nowhere with a flow. Come on, bro. That straight hook had a great melody. Then he had a great melody on his verses, bro. I didn't have no problem with this.
All right, so give you scored it.
Me, I'm gonna score it at a 7-8, and that's it. 7-8. I'm not gonna put it at an 8, but I feel like this is very strong for him. Very strong.
7-1. It's a good record if people already know who you are, but I felt as though it was a lot of fillers until the last because I know you can do better. Go ahead, spin it back. Who else is going next?
Yeah,
can I score it, Knox? Can I fucking?
You go.
Oh no, I thought you said spin the next record. I thought everybody scored and Knox talking about spin the next record.
We're not scoring yet.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. No, I want to go last, but yeah, my bad.
Now listen, mate. I don't know if to give it a 5.9 or a 6.9. Listen, the problem with that tune is, right? Who is it? Knox. Yeah, you're saying it's not personal, and you know the problem is that I think the bars are personal. Yeah, but it's is it auto tune throughout that tune? What effect is on his voice throughout the whole
auto-tuning.
song?
The thing with Cosby is he really does depend. He not that he depends on it because he actually has a really good natural vocal, but it's his sound. It will build up his sound. A lot of times, what I say is that it is the speed on it. So as an engineer, you would know this, James. Is that the speed that he chooses to go with sometimes, or not he, but the engineers that they choose to go with? It's too fast. It's snapping too fast, and it's just changing his pitch. Whereas he really can carry a note.
It's not on the proper pitch. It's not on the proper pitch, and he's not recording the track in layers like he's doing like maybe 1 or 2 maybe recordings of it instead of like layers and layers and layers, so you get the right sample of it. Do you understand what I mean?
Oh, okay. So you think all right? So when he said layers, I'm like, I hope you're not doing like 5-6 layers, James. No, when he says layers, he's looking for you because you'll put it on a loop and hit record, right, James? And they'll record multiple takes. That's what he's talking about. Is in our terms would be takes, and he's saying that's probably not the best take. And if you do record on a loop,
that's
which
exactly
honestly I suggest you do it. If you don't record on a loop and you're doing a lot of punching, which I know Kaz does, it's a great idea. If you haven't tried it yet, I promise you it'll work because you can hit the same 4 bars 12 different times, and it doesn't really kill your RAM. But we have all those takes to try to pick the best bits and pieces.
Exactly that one.
I get exactly what you're saying. No, I get that. Yeah, I like this record though from Kaz, and I know.
At the end of the day, listen to me. It's the auto tune for me, where it's not that it doesn't work all the way through. It works on certain bits, but it needs to not be in certain bits, and it would sound so much more.
So what if I said this to you, James? What if I said if I was to mix that record, I'd probably hit a much more subtle tune. When I say that, it's still going to be there. It's still going to be tuned to the proper key. But it's not going to snap as hard. The speed's not going to be as fast.
I think that's the problem, what you're saying. It doesn't actually go proper. It's not properly auto-tuned, if you know what I mean. Like
there's no excuse
for that. As
that.
perfect as it can be, and that's the actual problem.
I didn't hear that one.
Because it goes up and down, doesn't it? Do you know?
Yeah.
You know
I didn't hear enough on that one to say whether it was in proper key. What Knox was it in key?
No, it wasn't that him. It wasn't. It was just the auto tune. You know yourself when you set auto tune.
Exactly.
You have to set it exactly on the key exact fucking right tune. If you don't get that right, it sounds all over the place.
No. My thing is right now where we're at with answers and where we're at with auto tune is like there's so many ways to just automatically find out the key of the tune that you have no reason but to be in the proper key. The only reason you have to be out of key is just that you don't realize that you're supposed to tune to the song. You don't tune to what you think your voice sounds right to.
Yeah,
you tune to the song.
The exact note of the song. Yeah, exactly.
You don't. Yeah, and you cannot. That's not something that you can like. Oh, I'll just No, you don't, because you're gonna be out of tune. And for most people outside of an engineer, you'd be like, Why does it sound weird? Why does it sound fucked up? And that's why. And a normal ear is not going to tell you that. They ain't going to even know. They just gonna be like, oh, I can't really fuck with it. It's just they ain't
to
gonna
me,
know.
there is parts of that tune though where it does actually work. Like there is certain bits, but it shouldn't be throughout the whole tune. And if you listen to that song again, it's all the way through. It's the same effect throughout the whole way. And
Yeah, I didn't get to hear it properly. I heard it mono through my phone while I was.
It's a lot like that with his tracks, and a lot of his tracks come in like not mastered; they're just done out the studio. You know,
don't get it fucked up.
Should be
They got proper
versatility
equipment.
in the effects, shouldn't there? Do you understand? Definitely should be versatility in the effects, and drop some effects out on the verses and things. Just don't have it the whole way through.
Don't have it flooded as much. I totally understand what he's saying. Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna go. Did everybody else score it?
No, Fish Cakes ain't scored, and all scored.
No, all has to score it.
You know what? I just want more
Fish
positive. You know what I think about hip hop? It's all the same thing. The problem is it's all about pimps, hoes, money. You know what? I want to talk about the real, like, positive black vibe. You know what I mean? You know, the black culture is so good, but there's so much all this negative shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some positive.
Go ahead,
shit out
speak
there,
to
man.
him, Andre. Speak to him. Go ahead.
I'm not being funny, but
No,
honestly,
legitimately
the
speak
black
to
culture
him.
is like so great. Everyone loves it, but always negative shit like there's pimps, hoes, and money, and it's always the same shit every time, man. Let's get some positive shit about it. Look, you know the guy in my video, he's cool. Like this guy is a music producer as well. You know the guy who was on the wheel where you were laughing your heads off.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's about that, and he's so positive, like proper London, but he's, you know, he loves black culture, he loves being black, but he doesn't have to go through the stereotype. Everything seems to be stereotypical. If we can get the positiveness for the black culture, that would be fucking brilliant. Like positive, like real good shit. Everything's so negative all the time. And if we can do that, I think we can go to a whole different genre. We can really do something different.
I love what you're talking. I love everything you're saying.
I agree with that, but there was some real bars on that last song. There actually was. Like, he was actually...
Yeah, and I can't say Cosby. And that's one thing. I'm glad for him to touch on it. Right.
No, but I understand...
Why are we so negative all the time, man?
No, listen, he mixes that in. That's the problem. He mixes in what you're talking about with the realness.
So you get a better understanding of where Cosby comes from. All right, Cosby comes from a battle rap background. All right, so it's not that it's negative. He's talking to another MC in his raps.
Right. And another thing, Knox.
To another MC, it's not that if you're trying to demolish him, you don't want to big him up. You want to demolish him.
Right.
Yeah. Right. And with Knox, like Knox, I want to touch on that a little bit too, because with the UK, they don't necesserily go so disrespectful. Like, it's not as disrespectful in terms of when they and like that's why I said the RO so much, because RO did a tournament not too long ago, and what I say to you every time.
It's not that he's preaching negativity. Right. He's just saying that nobody's fucking with him.
Right, but now listen, Knox. Now listen, because RO was going through this tournament, right?
But I totally understand what you're talking about, though. There is too much.
Too much bullshit. We need more negativity balance.
In the 90s and the 80s, there were songs like Self-Destruction where you had like positive messages in hip hop. Public Enemy is a fucking huge example. You understand what I'm saying? There's not shit like that.
There's a time and place. There's a time and place for these things.
Yeah, shit
you know
like that is
it needs to be balanced more. I agree.
You know what I mean? Shit like that is literally non-existent.
It needs to be balanced more. People need to be able to get a little bit of everything.
You understand what I'm saying?
One thing I want to say though, Knox, before anything though, is when I was watching Oro go through, because what they called over there is a clash. You go, it's not like a battle. You go, it's a clash. In UK, it's called a clash. So when he explained that to me, and Oro's telling me he's going through he's doing this clash competition, I'm like, what the fuck you mean clash, Oro? And he explained it to me, and it was just like a tournament of just in our terms. It's like you get to record a new track, and like Knox, if me and you went head for head, and we know we get to record a fucking record, and at the end of the day, it's all in good fun and it's competition, but you better believe that's my brother. It's gonna get disrespectful, Like it's just that's what it is with the United States hip hop scene, especially when it comes down to a battle culture. It's it automatically super disrespectful on the other side.
I've seen it definitely.
Right.
Nothing
Whereas like Aro would do these killer rhymes, but it's more just better. Like I'm a better MC. Right?
Yeah.
That's
You're
what
showing
it
the
is.
cadence. You're showing the cadence more than you're showing the actual what.
And I was like, Aro, just get disrespectful. I was like, Aro, you're gonna run into somebody that is. You're gonna run into somebody that is. You know what I mean? Just do it first. Do it first. Do it first. Get disrespectful, because you're doing homework already. He's doing research and writing these dope rhymes. Get disrespect. Go ahead. Go the extra fucking mile, man. Because even the people that is like, yo, you went too far, they're still gonna be like, damn. You know what I mean? That's what it's like here.
I'm gonna be real.
You automatically go disrespectful.
Hip hop in America has become personability, and that's why I stress that. If people can like you for who you are, they're gonna like you. It doesn't matter the intricate words that come out of your mouth. If motherfuckers like you, they're gonna like you. That's just point blank. And that's why I try to stress the people, and definitely in this American culture, to be personable. Put you in your fucking music, because you can't go wrong. If people like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. Either way, it's gonna create a buzz.
And
now, American culture are more positive. That's what I'm saying. All I hear is all this like fucking gang shit. Yeah. But it's not what black culture is about, really. Because you know what? We're from London. We got Jamaicans. We got all this, and it's great culture. It's amazing. I mean, I've been going Caribbean my whole life. It's my second home. I love that place.
Nice.
You know what I mean? It's fucking so amazing and really good heart. I mean, we got thrown out of a hotel in Dominican Republic, and the locals put us up. You know what I mean? We were on the fucking news, man. It's fucking weird shit. These people are good people. They got so much good. It's so much negativity when actually the black culture is so much positivity. And if we can actually turn that around, I think we can do a lot.
Can I have a quick?
I live in an estate in London, man. Like, it's a shithole. But look, we were just shouting everyone to each other, "Happy New Year, man." You know, it's lovely.
I love the fish cakes, man. I will tell you, 1000%. I'm a whole fan.
Can I have a quick take on Cosby? Just 1 second. I'll give you an opinion.
Oh yeah.
So, what I'll say is, obviously, Deuce knows that obviously I've been watching for a while. I've seen a lot of Cosby, man. Like I said, he's most consistent for me. And I'll agree with what Knox said. It's like this tune for me was like a bit of a filler. But the chorus, I like the chorus. By the second time I heard it, I was like literally singing it, kind of thing. And I don't know. It's just, I'd say it was a 7.5 in my opinion. But it's like I can understand what Fishcake's saying as well about the culture of it. That's what I do want from Cosby a bit more, like to just change a little bit. A lot of his tunes, they're all absolute. Honestly, I can't knock the tunes. They are good, but it's always seems to be just at that same level for me. Like he's never really, like you're saying, Deuce, with it balance it out, do something different, like just go a little different way, make it more personal, maybe do something more positive. Like
I feel like he got very comfortable. But that's at the same time he's comfortable because it works. It's not for no other reason, because it really is solid work, and he's able to deliver them heavy punchlines, them heavy bars.
I love how you got his back. To be fair, you've got his back fully. I can see.
No, but listen, what I will say, a big thing for him, is like you get your. I'm not just comparing him to him and saying he's as good as him, but like you get your J. Coles and that, and you get like your Drakes or whatever. And to be fair, Cosby's got his own sound, man. I will give him that.
Yeah, I have no choice but to back him after, like, legitimately, James, I've probably reviewed 120
No, I'm saying I like it, man. I'm saying I like it.
And, like, after seeing that consistency, like, you've seen a little bit of consistency, but even Oro has seen the consistency, bro. He's legitimately brought it.
Like that, though. This is a new year, and I'm just telling you, like, certain times, man, where you do songs like that. And you don't let up, like sprinkle that shit. Don't give niggas fillers, because niggas like me that's interested in you, I'm going to think that is a filler track. You understand what I'm saying? Like you gotta sprinkle that shit, because that's you. This is a new year, that's you. That's going to bring your individuality to what the fuck you do.
My final score. Final score real quick. What was y'all final scores? Run down the line real quick. Final score, James.
7.2, mate. It was quite good. It was quite good. It was quite good. Yeah, it was quite good.
I gave it 7-1.
7-1. We'll go fish cakes. I need both of y'all.
6.9.
6.9. Okay, and for my man, Mr. Business.
6.9.
Okay. Move.
Already gave it.
7-8. Boom.
So you have to give it a little bit more than 7. That's the thing I'm saying.
7.5.
7.5. I legitimately agree with RO. And this is the consistency for me. So I'm gonna go 7.5 as well. He's just capable of much more. Much fucking more. Big up to Cosby though. Like I said, guys, we're gonna try to I mean, I like to spend time on each record. I do.
Ain't been doing nothing.
It's hard for me not to.
It is what it is, bro. It's a fucking show, and we got more people on here. We're gonna have more conversation. So it is what it is.
It's hard. It's hard. I appreciate every single person on the skip line. Still, we gonna get through y'all. We got KD1 coming up next. Carnage. Shush.
Carnage.
After that, I think
is it actually Carnage? Wow. Carnage.
Yeah, it is Carnage because it's the real email Carnage.
Rah. I'm looking forward to this.
Let's go, Carnage. Shush.
Aprisiona en sus manos llanto y azar, un sueño profundo y muy triste, del que ya nunca se despertará.
Built the foundation, they're gonna see what I meant. I'm busy, no time for entanglements. Can't chat, no grease, man. Handle them bare enemies to your face, act like friend. Funny, man used to fight for the ends, but nowadays trying to stack money for the M's. Nova, man never jumped to the Benz, no rental. A nigga never tried to pretend. Fucked, everybody different nowadays. Selectively deaf, I don't hear what they say. Split their wig and go separate ways. Wanna make some money, but I don't wanna change. No driver, just wanna get in their range, just to make sure they're reacting the same. Ain't got metal gear like fuck what they play. Loud the mistakes, got bored in the game. Man, I figured I would do it on my own. Everybody be dying, but they can see I'm in the zone. Disrespect, man, I lock off the phone. Fuck bringing them back, I'm not liking the tone. Fuck flows, lyrical ability I shown too real. Niggas gonna set it in stone. Still no drillers that are bad to the bone. Don't say no names, they won't leave you alone.
You know what we do for this situation. We drop a bomb for him. We hit the horn for him. We ain't done with him. We got a motherfucking banger on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you think I wasn't? You think?
This is grime. This is UK grime.
You thought
you
I
understand.
wasn't? Jesus.
Oh, I totally understand, brother.
This is sent in as an MP3.
Listen,
this is
I totally
unreleased.
understand. I get on motherfuckers about in America about calling that shit New York drill, nigga. I know
No, Knox. Let me touch down on this, right? Because there's UK grime and there's UK drill. What we think of, what we stole. Let me go ahead and just throw it out there. I'll say it. I'll be the first one to say it.
No, motherfuckers
what
don't
we
want
stole in the northeastern part of the United States right now is not UK grime. Them productions we hearing is not Knox, because there's a difference between the two. Grime and drill are two different things over there. What we took and ran with is UK
bro. I
drill.
was always told if you see a fucking shit, then it's called shit. You look at shit, is it shit? Then it's fucking shit. It doesn't matter.
But bro, that's like, but you can't do it. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't do it, bro. Let me tell you why you can't do it.
The production is the same.
No, it's not. It's not. Let me touch base before you even say any more, bro.
Watered down. Okay, so
we got a UK artist in the building. We got a UK producer in the building. Let me tell you real quick, there's not a difference. There is a huge difference between UK drill and UK grime.
So please tell me what it is, bro.
It's a huge.
No, there is a massive difference.
Massive. Tell them. Massive difference.
The floor. Listen.
The beats are very
every beat you hear, you will be able to say that's a drill beat. That's a grime beat.
I can do that, and I'm able to do that at this point.
The flow over the production is the only thing that's different.
Knox, I'm telling you, even the production's different, bro.
Let me explain something. Artists like Carnage, who's just sent something in, are the type of people that go with a grime floor over a drill beat, and that's what it's missing. People do a shit drill beat, drill floor over a drill beat.
No, but
drop a fucking bomb.
Listen. I'm not saying that the music is the same, because the dudes that do grime rap way fucking better, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying no, it's not this. I'm saying where it originated from and how much it's watered down. You understand what I'm saying?
It started
No,
from
listen. That's a true fact. Listen, give him
up. The
give him props. Give him props. Give him props for this. Listen.
Watered down grind, and I say that shit all the time. And I tell niggas that say drill, don't fucking call that shit New York drill because that shit originates from UK grind, and it's nothing but watered down grind. That's it.
That's what drill is. Drill is watered down grime.
I agree.
Quote that. Put it on a t-shirt. That's exactly what it is.
So when I
agree, but I can't let him
So when I
blend
say
the
that
two.
it's the same, don't misplace for what I say it's the same.
No,
it's
you
just
just
a watered
explained
down
it perfectly. You just explained it.
I wanted to get that out before I sort of run this track back, but I do want to go ahead and hit the motherfucker horn for a minute one time. Sorry.
Big up Carnage. Big up Carnage.
This shit is hot.
This is unreleased too. This is unreleased. Carnage doesn't send us in some fucking exclusive.
Listen to the bars.
Happy New
Like
Year.
the production would be written like this, and they're not.
Built the foundation, they're gonna see what I meant. I'm busy, no time for entanglements. Can't chat, no grease, man, handle them. Bare enemies to your face, act like friend. Funny, man used to fight for the ends, but nowadays trying to stack money for the M's. Nova, man never jumped to the Benz, no rental. A nigga never tried to pretend. Fucked, everybody different nowadays, selectively deaf, I don't hear what they say. Split their wig and go separate ways. Wanna make some money, but I don't wanna change, no driver. Just wanna get in their range, just to make sure they're reacting the same. Ain't got metal gear like fuck what they play. Like the mistakes got bored in the games, man. I figured I would do it on my own, everybody be doubting, but they can see I'm in the zone. Disrespect, man, I lock off the phone. Fuck ringing them back, I'm not liking the tone. Fuck flows, lyrical ability I shown too real. Niggas gotta set it in stone. Still no drillers that are bad to the bone. Don't say no names, they won't leave you alone. Focused, serious shit, man, I do this. Blow off the roof, left ruthless. I can't trust anyway, they're Judas. Cross them out, don't fuck with your movement. I plan this out, never think man stupid. I keep banging out the bangers, new music. I won't lose it. I'll spin that shit like a Rubik's. Spin that back like a Robix. Man never crumbled, I never folded. Left for a minute, came back reloaded. I tried to lead them through like I'm Moses, but they got stuck on the wave, they're hopeless. No jokers, eyes on your closest. They don't wanna see your name on the posters. Haters, niggas wanna keep you posted. You don't wanna end up in a club like ghosted. Back now, fully gotta get things done. Blaze any rhythm, whole thing get bun. Don't spin around, see niggas get spun. I've been through the wharf, I'm already won. No lyrics, man, I'm on about real ones. See myself on the telly, thought I lost freedom, but I still figure that I gotta fight demons. Anybody be hating, I wanna see them bleeding. Riding on this one, I'm pedaling steady. Masked up, niggas be ready already. Still wanna see somebodies get buried. They can't sleep, man, I'm thinking I'm ready. They wish death upon me, there's many. Wanna see the money in the banks like Benny. Still got an enemy list, I'm too petty. Keep marking them out so I don't have any. I ain't stopping like I never done enough. Bare pressure on my head, but I ain't never giving up. Everybody be hating, but I be in it for the love. I'm a diamond, still gotta get through the rough. That's a mental thing, stay strong, stay tough. Bagging out the tunes like a niggas in a rush. I don't want your opinion, I don't give a fuck. If you ain't back in the ting, then brethren. Shush! You ain't back in the ting, then brethren. If you ain't back in the ting, then brethren. If you ain't back in the ting, then brethren. If you ain't back in the ting, then brethren. If you ain't back in the ting, then brethren. If you ain't back in the ting, then brethren. If you ain't back in the ting, then brethren. If you ain't back in the ting, then brethren.
That's how the production should be done.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's how that type of production should be wrapped too.
I'm gonna let the UK take over first on this one. I'm not even gonna touch base on it. I need James and Aro and Andre's talking about.
I'll let Aro go first and then I'll go second.
Right, so obviously we both know Carnage. We've heard that before with our review show. But on a serious note, Deuce and Knox, obviously, who know Cosby, Carnage is like the UK Cosby. Like, you want to see the music, man. He's got shitloads of music, yeah. But he's just, I don't know how, but he's not getting the recognition he deserves, man. And he's got bars that go over your head for days, mate. I'm telling you now. He's got bars that go over your head for days. Like I say, I've already rated it and stuff anyway, but like, trust me, the guy's got a lot more stuff to show as well. Yeah. And it's obviously good to see you.
I can definitely no, serious.
Yeah, he is good. So yeah, I'll let James go.
It's one of them where, for me, it's like a 6.8 on Carnage's, like what he can actually do. Do you understand? But like, if I was to hear it for the first time, I would say something like more the 7.8, 7.98. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because I know what it is with that is that obviously the floor sometimes could be a bit tighter. There obviously could be things, but the thing with Carnage is he comes hard every time, and there's a thing where it never stops. Do you understand what I mean? Right. There's some artists where you hear an 8-bar or a 16-bar, and you're like, nah, and it falls off. With Carnage, it never falls off, and the production's always good. You know what I mean? But like Oro said, the main thing is he never gets the recognition that he deserves, and I don't understand why.
We see it all the time. We see it all the time. It comes down to marketing. And
I'm gonna say it's not even that, bro. He has the sound, he has the quality, but it's the same thing in UK. More personability. You want to reach a wider market, more personability.
And not just that. Let me explain something as well. He's got a lot more bars where a lot more tracks where he's a lot more bar heavy. If you know what I mean. Where he is bar heavy when he does that.
It's not even being bar heavy. That's what I'm saying. Like just being personal. Have something that only you have. You understand what I'm saying? That nobody else has. Where you can explain it and people.
I agree, man. That's it.
Personability goes a long fucking
way. It does.
And if that's what he's missing, because I've heard a lot of yo, trust me, bro. Like I've listened to Lady Lesher since she's been nothing. So I listen to UK I listen to UK shit. She's blown up. You know what I'm saying? Like I listened to Skepta for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know a bit about the scene and I know a bit about the music. Like, personability in any kind of music goes a long way. I don't give a fuck what you do. You understand what I'm saying? If you're creating jazz chords or if you're doing opera or whatever, and giving that personability in every track, and that distinguishes your uniqueness. And that's what's going to set you out. You think I'm saying? And that's what a lot of artists miss. They have the structure, they have the format, they have everything down. You think I'm saying? But they talk about things on a wider spectrum to try to get people to understand them more instead of just being themselves. Say, fuck the wider spectrum. I'm going to be personal, and the way I explain it is going to make people understand it. You understand what I'm saying? So
that should get claps. I don't know who fucking puts claps down, but I understand exactly what you're saying, mate. I understand.
That is what, and from an outside area, listening in from UK music and paying attention into what people in music in generally do, that is what he's missing. You know what I'm saying? From the first track I heard, it's dope. It's no, like, bro, this track to me, like, you right. On somebody that was scored, I scored a 7.9. It ain't got no video. The sound quality is good. But it shows me that he knows his art and he knows what he's doing, but he's missing personability.
But if you'd heard him, the tunes we'd heard before, that's why you downrate it, because you know there's so much more potential.
I can hear more potential in it.
I'm gonna touch on it. I've been quiet.
He has all of that.
I've been quiet. I'm gonna tell you why I'm a touch a certain score on this one. It's because the structure of it is so cliche to what the fuck I think of in UK grime. It doesn't show me any, like Knox was touching on, it doesn't show me anything I've never seen before. And now it's not really personality for me. It's more or less just when the UK artists touch down on grime, they talk about very few subjects. Let me touch on that. They talk about very few subjects, and this is normally what the subjects are. I'm a fucking doper MC than you are. I'm better rhyming than you. This is how I handle the mic. These are what the topics are when I hear UK grime, and that's where my problems lay. It doesn't really have depth.
That's personability.
But no, Knox, they're not worried about punchlines. They're not worried about. They're not really worried about. No, I get it, Knox. But look, I got 3 UK people in the chat nodding their heads. Yes, it's absolutely what I hear, because I hear this shit a lot now. After reviewing music for so fucking, I hear shit a lot. It's just what the fuck I hear in terms of. It's a pattern. I hear a pattern.
I'll quickly jump in, Douche. I'll say. Like, one thing I've learned from watching your shows, yeah, and this is just your shows. I've obviously been on other shows and stuff, but you're very good at what you speak about. And I'll say, like, I've learned now that my music, what I make, I want to make it worldwide. Yeah. I don't want it to just be UK. I want it to be worldwide.
Bro. It's rough because you had different topics that really touch bases in different areas. So when you
and that's why I say though, that's what I'm saying. That's
to get personal is huge.
If you be you. there you cannot
Relate
go
to
wrong,
everybody around
man.
the world, doesn't it?
If you're a fucking goofball, be a fucking goofball.
You know why I fell in love with what the fish cakes do? It's because they are who they are, and that's exactly what the fucking Knox talking
We are
about.
who we are.
No,
Can I just speak 1 second? Let me speak.
Understand, man. If you are you, like anybody, that's what artist development is. You get signed to a label, they spend 2 years to find out who you are. You understand what I'm saying? To try to present, you gotta find that as an artist, like who you are and how you present your individuality. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
And I don't want to saturate. I don't want to downplay my man talent right here because he's a fucking savage.
No, he's got talent. He's good, man. He's good.
From the UK, can I just say something? Listen to me. This is a perfect way of saying it, right? He sent a song to me called Social Feelings, right? And it was on about like Facebook and all this. You're perfect in what you say. It's not personal enough where he's not talking about like pain in his life and what he's gone through and all this. It's about social feelings, a generic topic that's more like mass to the masses. Do you understand what I mean? Rather than to the actual like feelings.
And that's a hard fine line. Let me touch as an artist.
I agree. Fine line between it.
There's a fine line.
A little more and put that in between it, though, what he had in social media and direct it towards that, to where he can make a conversation that he had on somebody on social media.
Yeah, instead of generically, because the song was more generic. It was more like you.
But there is a fine line before you have to, like, this is what I say from an artist standpoint. There is a fine line that you ride, and it's difficult, bro, because there's a certain time where you go too personal. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Go ahead. And I'm gonna cap it off with what you say. Go ahead.
Absolutely. When you get too personal, it becomes the point where you're riding that fine line of, can I relate to the mass, or am I going to go that personal level where this record is about me? I can give a fuck less about how you take it. This one's for me. So you ride this fine line. There's a fork in the road, but you ride a fine line of, can I keep it in that range of I'm relatable enough and can go personal. There's such a fine line in a writer's fucking capability, and it depends on how deep you're able to go with your writing to be able to really capture and fuck with that fine line. So for most people, I say, stay more relatable than personal. But I want you to be personable. There's a huge difference. So, like, it's weird, man. Unless I work with an artist
You know how you get away with that, bro? Is you keep similar structures into your music and you be you with what you're saying. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree 1,000%, but sometimes you do need to really create your sound out of what you can do.
You on what you're saying,
rather than what you're saying. Sometimes you need to create your sound.
I can't explain it any other way better than that, bro.
I'll quickly say before we move on to the next one, Deuce, you heard my block bars, you know, the one where I did in the car park.
Like that famous ass fucking the park garage. That famous ass park garage.
What I did notice with that one, so like where you say about where it's too personal and you can't relate, it's just literally your own personal shit. I remember sending 2 tracks in before that with like my personal stuff, and I remember you saying it's just too personal. It's not like it won't go further. But the one I did with the masses.
So you have to relate the subject to where people can have it, but don't have it generic. So you have to individualize it to yourself, but at the same time make it relatable. And that's not, I mean, I wouldn't say it's hard as far as structures of doing it. You just it's just how you put your words together, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And it's the words that you use and where you use it at and describe them personal situations. Because people tend to forget, like, and I'm gonna be real, people tend to forget, people go off feeling in music and they tend to forget metaphors, similes, things like that. So that's how you can describe and relate to everything.